Hang on, wrong song. Dude, that song sucks. I played it. What'd I do? I played it just for you and it sucks. All right, what's up, everyone? Let me say hi. What's up? Bad Wolf in the house. Zoe, Victoria, Sly Angel, Love and Light, Pecan Pie, uh, me, Tracy, Bad Wolf, Victoria. I know I missed someone. Love and Light. Did I miss anyone? Maybe I did. I know, right? I fucking played that because Bad Wolf. See, you couldn't even tell the lyrics, though. The lyrics are like, "Don't let the bad wolf bite me." It's pretty funny. Hey, Randa. Hey, Janessa. I can't stay. I've been so busy, but thanks for the nice greeting. Thank you, Pecan. Go into your Discord and tell Btim I have questions. Because he said some stuff that I want him to back up. So, Btim, I know you're listening. So, I'd like you to back up some of the statements you made about me, and I'll explain as I go through it. So, how's everyone doing? Let me just tell you, I was busy painting today, and then I had to come home and I bought the wrong kind of nailer, and I got to bring it back. So, I'm listening at first to Jonesin while I was at a friend's house painting. If I could have gone live on the spot, I would have. But then I came home and I was like, there was nobody on. So for the first time ever in like a long time, I decided to listen to Queen Bee. And I was brought up a bunch from Btim. But I'm going to play it. They also play what Jonesin said. East Coast, you're not green. They also play what Jonesin said. So I don't need to play both streams. But I have questions. And we'll get to Jonesin. But let me start off with, did anyone hear Jonesin stream this morning? Who was I fucking livid? First, let me just say, I am a lone wolf, always have been. I don't need anybody. I have been on these streets a long fucking time. Okay? I have been around a long fucking time. I don't hate Bond. I'm not fake. I'm not an asshole. And I don't do all the crazy shit that everybody else does. Or I should say, what this community has come to. Now, am I perfect? Hell to the no. Have I done shit in the past that I shouldn't have done? Abso-fucking-lutely. Did I apologize for it 1,000 times over? Abso-fucking-lutely. Do I give my opinion when I feel like giving my opinion? Yeah, no different than anybody else on this platform. But I don't do for anybody. I mean, like my own people, yeah. But nobody comes to me and says, "Hey, can you do this for me?" Because they'll get laughed at. And they don't do it. I've never been one to do what someone asks me to do, and I've never asked someone to do something for me. I run my own show. I don't need panel. I run my own show. I don't have a bestie on YouTube. I have my own crew, my own clique, and it's always been that way, like always. Do I become friends with people? Of course. Like, who doesn't? But at the same time, I learned a long time ago that no matter what I said and did, I wasn't going to be liked. Why? Because I wouldn't follow the crowd. And that goes way back when I entered the DC. And I've always been okay with that. 100%. Always been okay with that. Because at the end of the day, I've always been able to look at myself in the mirror and be happy with who I was. Okay? Unlike these fake ass fucking bitches who can do whatever the fuck they want, and then they cry, and then they're like, "Oh, well, we're not as bad as this one. We're not as bad as that one." Bitch, sit the fuck down. So one of the things Joneson said, which I'd like her to back the fuck up, is she made a comment today during her live and said that I always get things wrong. Please tell me what the fuck I got wrong, Joneson, because I'm one of the few that doesn't get things wrong. And if I am going to get it wrong, I will tell you point out fucking blank that this is just my opinion, and I don't watch this one, I don't watch that one, so I don't know if I'm right or wrong. But Joneson, when it comes to you, Nunya, and the shit that I've said over the last couple of days, please tell me what the fuck I've been wrong about. Because honestly, bitch, I haven't been wrong about fucking anything. But just because you don't want to admit it, and I understand it, you're going on vacation, you want to pick a fight with someone, I get it. Well, I guess now you got that. You got your fucking wish, bitch. So there's a lot of things that I could jump ahead, but I don't want to because in Queen Bee's stream, it kind of covers it all. So I can go point by point. But I just couldn't believe the shit I was fucking hearing out of Jones's mouth. I was like, is she fucking kidding me? And then anyone that was in my stream last night, let's go one step further. Anyone that was in my stream last night knows that I specifically said when it came to Queen Bella was talking about that room, the bitcher room. The only thing that I said about it was, I heard that today. Where did I hear that from? And Queen Bella or Grain or one of them said Joneson was talking about it. I said, oh, that's right. I said, I don't remember what was said though. That's all I fucking said last night. And lo and behold, what did she say today? She goes, yeah, Laura was talking about that room. Really? I was talking about that room, Joneson. Talk about getting shit wrong. I never talked about that room. I've never been in your fucking Discord. I have no clue what goes on in that room. All I fucking said last night, and anybody can check my stream and figure it out and hear it. I don't have an exact timestamp, but all I said was I heard that today. If that constitutes talking about you, talking about that room, like I couldn't believe she said that today. No, bitch. Nobody fucking talked about that room. Somebody in chat mentioned it. So I said, oh, I heard about that room today. That's all I fucking said. Wasn't talking about your room. Fucking idiot. Yeah, she said that too, Bad Wolf. She was like, and that dude that was on her panel called me a hillbilly. I guess I am. You are. All right, let me get QB stream. But I don't know where it starts. Alright, Rwanda wasn't on. Alright, I think it starts around here. Hey, Narcos. No, there ain't nothing wrong with being a hillbilly. Alright.
That is actually a better defense than deleting stuff because apparently if you
This is the caviar. Okay, this is what when I say caviar, this is what I mean. Okay, okay.
looks fancy.
That is not me defending Nature Boy. That is not me sticking up for Nature Boy in any way, shape, or
Can someone please tell me who the fuck Nature Boy is? I've heard his name like 5 times. Who the fuck is Nature Boy?
form. Okay,
Who the fuck is Nature Boy?
the
Who is
motherfucker,
this?
a community that she
Okay, when me and Btim both say the exact same thing right after each other, this is scary. That's scary.
exploited the fuck out of.
Yeah, like
Oh, she got really pissed.
yeah, go back into the soup, lady. No one cares. No one gives a
Go
fuck.
back to the poop, babe. You've lost it. I've heard that. Beer does beer makes you fat. I don't know. I haven't
Tag team.
I wish it.
Oh my. Okay, so this is okay. So it says, let's see here. Reviewing Fuck You BJ as a $500 super chat puts her on tilt. Oh, in reality's Cam Slip wins June 2020.
My
Well,
God.
wish it would. I'm trying
Marijuana
so
makes me
hard
fat.
to gain weight.
Makes me fat
Yeah.
because I love, I eat, smoke, and eat. You know what I
What are
mean?
you
Like
doing?
snack on stuff. So
Well, Nana, I don't even need marijuana to make me snap.
What is
I
that?
tried so hard to gain weight.
Okay,
I tried so hard.
Ew, it's like a
Hateful, it sounds like.
Is just like kind of like trolling her or something. Like she's talking.
Come in and hang out, but if you're busy, that's okay.
Fucking with you.
I remember.
Civil War?
Oh, are we
wait,
talking
what?
about? It's Billy.
With me a little bit, and then I'm like,
Zoom in
she's
on
really
the Zoom.
serious.
Here, we're gonna are you gonna hang out, baby, or you got something to add?
Okay.
Like,
What kind of
It don't look nothing like this. Hold on. Like her wigs, like it don't look nothing like this.
Well, maybe this is like she's like a master of disguise. Like she's just like not.
Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Let me get my wig. My fucking cat just pissed all over my wig.
So how long?
She still has her bear. How dare her? She should definitely change that from the bear.
Someone like that so coldly.
Say the things that they say and get, they get a kick out of all of this. And man, they're acting like kids on Christmas morning. Like I expect that, that's what they like to do. But damn, Emmy Joe too. Y'all just left like 2 days ago. Hell, I didn't even know Emmy Joe left. Emmy Joe popped in, a couple days ago and said that she was still here, that she wasn't going nowhere. Shit. I didn't watch any of it. I haven't watched a single.
That's a motherfucking lie. You got caught watching it. Jay's got the clip. You got caught. Yes, the fuck you did. You knew what was going on. And guess what? The panel has an open link. You could have shut your fucking live stream down and cracked that fucking link at any given time.
Okay, I don't even know what's going on here, but why would she shut down her own live to go on someone else's? I don't get that.
That's the problem. Folks are too fucking scared to click the fucking link and have a goddamn conversation. Why? Because you make more fucking money being on a goddamn hate train.
But
why couldn't the person whose live you wanted to go on, why couldn't they go to Britney's channel? If Britney was live, it doesn't make sense.
But I saw a screenshot. A friend would never do that. Right. Yeah, Rody gal saying. If you're a friend, you're a friend. That's how I roll. You know,
No.
And by the way, the only reason I'm playing this part is because she was reviewing Britney when Btim had first mentioned my name. That's what I'm trying to find, because that's where it all begins.
sat here and thought about it.
No, the fuck it ain't. That is not how you roll. That is absolutely not how the fuck you roll. That is another fucking lie. Whispers in the Shadows, 81 member for 11 months. Almost there. You got one more month. You get your golden crown. Biddy bop. Sherry, Autism Mama of 2. Thank you for the $20 super sticker. Nowhere Man, member for 24 months. Can I pet that golden bee? Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Colleen Marie, 96, member for 36 months. 36 months, baby. Hit your 3 years, girl. You got your golden honey pot.
And I get that, but what I'm saying is no creator is going to shut down their own live to go on a hater's channel. If that hater wanted to talk to Britney so badly, then she should have shut down her live and gone to Britney. I mean, that to me is logical.
You should be having the golden honey pot. Jen Rebel, thank you for dropping 5 memberships on us. True Texan. Yeah, I was gonna say, come back and holler at me when we're talking about the Dagburn stuff again, because I think that's what you're talking about. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. QB. Thank you very much, CJ. This is me. Sailor Purge Queens, member for 5 months. 5 months is a bumble. That's good. Glad to have you, baby doll. Hope for Snoopy, member for look out.
Oh my god.
Hi. That is a motherfucking lie. You mingle with David, aka Sin, and yes, he goes very fucking real life. Very fucking real life.
Shocker.
You mingle with fucking Jones and aka Sludge, who goes very real life. Actually, overboard. Way overboard into real life.
Okay, see, here's my question. Posting Betty's criminal record isn't real life? Posting Britney's house, her kids, and everything else isn't real life? Posting Sinner's address all over the place isn't going real life? Can someone tell me the meaning of real life if I'm missing it?
Yeah, even our own people.
FOIA a report with my fucking name to get a report about my fucking child. She doxed her own goddamn kid and his fucking bus stop, put not only my child at risk, but hers at risk as well. What were you saying, Btim?
No, I'm just saying, like, even her own people, like, are like, the 3 years of hating Queen Bee is a little fucking long here.
Not
Can't
only
you
that,
move the fuck on?
Yeah, no. She can't move on. Not only that, then she turned around and tried to FOIA the body cam footage because Sinner said he had it.
Yeah.
Okay. I got to address this. I know why Queen Bee's people are dumb. I do. I know why. At no point, I don't even want to say Jonesing because I fucking can't stand the bitch at the moment. I'll use Deets because I don't hate Deets. It wasn't said that they were looking for the body cam footage. What they did say is that they were looking to see if someone could get the body cam footage. They never said they wanted to get the body cam footage. So I'm a little confused as to why all of Queen Bee's people think that what Joneson said was that she was going to get the body cam footage. That's not what I heard. I heard that we were looking to see if Sinner got it or Sinner could get it. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I heard it wrong, but that's how I remember hearing it.
Excuse me, what?
Man, that
Like
woman
I
is.
said, if you think I was not aware and don't have screenshots from your Discord, from your little fucking hate Queen Bee room, you're sadly mistaken. And yes, hate breeds hate. I'm gonna tell you that right now. We already knew what time it was. You're obsessed. You had been obsessed. You had been obsessed. And if you think that you didn't sit in that fucking inbox and talk all kinds of shit, the same shit, girl, by you're not an innocent fucking bystander in anything. If you think, okay, listen to this, and let me say this. You keep saying we were on so much fuck shit. I don't know what fuck shit you're talking about, but for one, if we were on so much fuck shit, you sat right the fuck there next to us, all up in the shit. Because if you was involved in everything I fucking said or did.
Mm-hmm.
Everything.
Bro, she used to go live, like, literally right.
And she's not wrong there. Jonesin absolutely stood by Queen Bee with all Queen Bee's fuck shit. There's a lot of things that Queen Bee says in here that I fully agree with. Same thing with Btim. Fully agree with. But we're not going to negate the other shit. But we'll just go through it.
Before your show?
Live, right, and do a pre-show before we went live. She would go live afterwards too. Just the same shit we used to do with Critical K. We would go live before or after because her channel was a little smaller and people weren't real comfortable coming on a huge ass channel or whatever. Like Jay's got 100,000. That's a lot. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't. Mine's 20,000, 23. So we're not like little, but we're little compared to hers. But for, you know what I'm saying, you to do something like that, she did the same shit for ours. She was in like a smaller space. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotcha. But it's also like on this platform.
She used it as a way to grow her fucking channel too. So we pretty much grew her whole fucking channel. She didn't have any following. She had a whole 17 subscribers when she came to YouTube.
Bro, you were literally
17 subscribers.
Yeah, literally like a situation.
And the only reason we found her was because she tried to stick up first with Ryan. Remember?
Yeah, yeah, and that was very small video, and she was an unknown at that particular point. She was just unknown, completely unknown. You were like, "Oh, she's a cool person. I like her," and that was pretty much it.
Seems like she's a pretty cool person. Then we watched her for a minute, but her mom had been subbed to us and had been in the chat.
Yeah, I did not know that, but yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well, we'll see what's up. And she seemed like she was pretty cool, and she didn't just go with the grain. If there was something going on, she would stand up and say, "Yo, like, what the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
Okay, now let's call a spade a spade. She kissed your ass like there was no tomorrow. We all saw it. We all made fun of her for it. I don't know why you're not saying that, but she did. She couldn't suck your ass any clearer.
That's what, made us like her to begin with, right, Cappy? We talked about this. She wasn't just a yes, pick me, yes, 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 yes. You know what I mean? Here we go.
To one of their enemies to try to bring pain.
We'll get started on that bitch next. Let's continue with the BJ shit, and then we'll get on her next.
Or add pain to them. Right, Rody Gal, that's my question. I have a serious question. If they
Okay, so right around here is where I believe I started listening. It was right like 2 seconds before this. So I'm name dropped in about 2 minutes.
kept telling you to ignore the drama as they did, why the heck are they over there now? Brody Gal, it happens every time. I'm not kidding. Same song and dance over and over and over.
Okay, so wouldn't you think there would be a problem? Don't you think that's a problem when you have like 10 mods leave every fucking time? You say it happens over and over and over again. If you have a mass exodus of like 10 mods leaving your chat all at one time, Kate Does Crime, Thumb Thug, LFT, all of those girls, they all left at the same time.
See, here's my question for Queen Bee. Why do you care if you don't like Britney? Why does it matter to you if Britney loses mods and like trying to give her advice? It's fake. Like I just don't know why you act like you care what goes on with Britney, because you don't.
Just like your Mal, all those guys, they all left at the same time.
Did you ever think they left because Clue doxed them? That would be a reason for mods to leave. That would be a reason to scare mods away or to scare people away. Not everyone can handle being doxxed. So I'm going to go the extra mile and say there's a good chance it's because Clue threatened her mods and started doxing her mods. If they have jobs or they have lives or they have things to lose, that's the reason why they would leave. So let's not automatically assume that it's something worse. I mean, because it could be, there you go. Many of the mods are now in Clues and Queen Bee's chat. That proves my point. You know, keep your enemies close, your friends close, your enemies closer. Right there. And they might just want to be a part of something bigger than them. And they see Queen Bee and Clues chats and, oh, we can be a part of them. We'll be welcomed. We'll be, patted on the back. They'll tell us how amazing we are. We'll get attention. That's why mods leave. I mean, not all the time, but I'm saying in general. I've seen it happen more than once.
The issue is that people keep on telling her what's wrong and what's an issue, and then she doesn't listen, and she does the opposite, and then they leave, and then she thinks that's their fault. It's like, all these people leave, it's probably your fault. You know what I mean? This woman actually said the full first and last name of a sub's kid. And it's like, I'm not going to repeat, but like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, are you okay? Like, what are you doing? The problem is she doesn't have someone that comes up to her and tells her, hey, you're fucking up. You need to stop.
Well, Sarah used to. That's why I told her, if you get rid of Sarah, that's going to be your biggest fucking downfall. You getting rid of Sarah. Because she was one of the ones that would stick up to Britney and say, hey, you're fucking up. Like, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you need that shit. I need that sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
Right now, people will set you the fuck off. And I'm telling you right now, they'll pull your ass clean out of your motherfucking shit.
Yeah, I've done that a couple of times too.
I'm grateful for you and Cappy, because I'm gonna tell you right now, if it wasn't for you and Cappy, I'd have came on here and lit these motherfucking streets on fire so motherfucking quick, like Jack, boy.
Yeah, I mean, like, the problem is,
shit. Let me tell you, these motherfuckers have pulled me straight out of character. At least that one, they've tried real fucking hard. And they've succeeded a couple of times. I'm gonna give them that. The Hatter's Madness, thank you for dropping 5 memberships on us, baby. I appreciate you. But I've learned to control my shit now, so I mean, it is what it is. But there's a few times where the lies and the bullshit and the fucking spins, the spins, I could not. Nope.
Yeah, I mean,
your report on my kid took me all the way there. So
yeah, because you had this very personal thing being done to you. And the problem with BJ is, like, she thinks, like, okay, you invite the individuals pulling all this bullshit on someone and you promote them, and you don't think people are going to be annoyed with that? I mean, like,
Cappy said, Btim, and I love you, little bitch. We ain't gonna let you play into their hand. Let me tell you, it's been, look, I'm gonna tell you what, if it wasn't for y'all, and a couple other folks in here, man, look, Look, just very not a calming mod. She's like, yo, fuck that. I have some.
There was less said about Queen Bee's kid than what they said about Betty. There was less said about QB's kid than they said about Britney's kids. There was less said about her kid as there were my own kids from them. So I can't believe the people that want to call her out or that she claims, keeps her accountable. Are they all this stupid?
Little devils on my shoulder and a little group of angels. You know what I'm saying? Some of you know how it is.
Well, I'm more of a calculating person. I'm like, okay, like it's probably a little bit.
Back up here with us.
Hi, I must have hit that lead studio by mistake.
Yeah.
Well, that or StreamYard does it, honey. It's not your fault. StreamYard's messed up. It's been messed up for a while. What do you got to add, baby doll? I'm sorry. You've just been sitting there really quiet.
I did want to say something to you. The other day, I asked you a question, and you came back and I asked you to explain, and you gave me, I think, 2 words, and that was just my way of realizing, oh, okay, well, it was bothering me, the stuff, because everything came on with my trauma, so many things, and someone wanted to talk to it. It was enough for me to realize that I should get back into doing workbooks on one I got was
Did Purple Dragon Shrill come from Britney's channel? Is that why she's up there? Because I can't even understand why she's up there.
For CPTSD, and I got one on accountability.
Yeah. Yep.
I really want to appreciate that just little 2 words was all I needed to, understand, and I appreciate that because it helped me start my journey onto just getting past all that, and I feel so much better just having taken off. Not all day, like, I still went on YouTube a few times, during the day, but I did other stuff for the day.
Here we go.
Right? I hate drama. I can't be around. I don't want any part of it. We told you to stop responding. We don't want to be about the drama. And then you jump out of the frying pan, boop, right into the fire. It makes no sense whatsoever. Right. I know that. I know, Shayna. We've been on that, right? Right? Emmy Jo's been over there. Who are we kidding? Who are we kidding? I mean, she's been over there. She's just told us that she ain't about the drama. She ain't for it, right? And you know what trips me out? I'm this evil person because I didn't respond to your message. Because I didn't respond to your message? For real? That's what we're really doing now? Because I didn't respond to your message, you immediately go over. The channel has been doing the most to the people that's been talking about my kids, bro. My innocent children. And I'll always say that.
Britney is not wrong at all. I feel her pain. I've been there. They claim they don't want drama, but they run over to a drama channel. Okay. She's not wrong.
I'll always say
and I'm going to always say my innocent little children, my innocent child has to have a fucking police report on of a personal matter online for the rest of her life. Be lucky your child.
Okay, that's a little dramatic because it wasn't a police report from YouTube. And nobody's going to look up Sinner to find a police report. That's a bit dramatic.
CPS report isn't floating the fuck around on here.
Innocent children because that's what they are. They're little kids. Whether you like me or not, they are little.
They're little innocent children. They sure the fuck are. So while you stand behind fucking Joneson and fucking David doing the shit, you can fuck right off. Your kids are no more important than mine are. Or anyone else's, for that matter.
Innocent children. And you are now over there with people who call my little kids names, bro. Innocent little children names. What? I thought you didn't align with stuff like that.
The same could be said for you.
I thought she cut the stream. I was like, what?
They thought you didn't align with stuff like the shit you pulled the other night. You lost a lot of people's respect. You lost a lot of people the other night. You had mods and subscribers leaving the other night. When she is up Brittany J's ass, and she will sit and instigate.
You got, doxers, you got weirdos like Lemonhead, and then you got weirdos like Craig, and you got weirdos like this troll guy who says the weirdest things too. It's like, you didn't sign up for this. You signed up to listen to about Brian Kohlberger or the Adelphi murder or something. Like,
right.
I guess she's kept the royalty song. She really likes that song. It is a good song, but I don't know if it's a great one to put on for your true crime channel, but whatever.
My cat.
Well, I think this is her backup channel.
Well, I hope everybody's having a good morning. Sunday, June 29th, 10:48 a.m. on the Eastern Coast.
She must be reading off her Google or something, iPad or whatever.
I don't even know what to say.
I got it on 1.75.
So last night, we were live talking about Kohlberger, as most of you already know. Some people kept coming into chat saying things left and right. I don't know how many of you saw it, but I did. I didn't say anything. I just kind of let it ride off my shoulders. And then I started getting messages like crazy. And as you can imagine, I got several messages. After the stream ended, just a single who, I screwed all
the wrench over here. I really fucking, I really value you as a mod, because I'll tell you right now, they're hard to come by. When people will turn on this fucking drop of a dime and pull shit like fucking Joneson did. Rat basket activated. Guess what? I have never seen one of her mods come out and for the FOIA of her kids involved. I've never seen any of her mods out of the hundreds that have left. I've never seen any of them FOIA their police reports and put those out to prove that she's a liar. Why? Because we know she's a fucking liar anyways, but that's going real life.
That is true.
Sludge, you open the fucking gates that you are no better than CPS caller Laura. In my humblest opinion. They both go hand in fucking hand.
Not.
Okay. First dig. Let's call a spade a spade. I made a mistake over 4 years ago. You know what I've never done? I've never taken someone's address and gone through it and showed everybody. You know what I haven't done? I haven't sent a psycho like Aileen to someone's house. I haven't hooted and hollered. I mean, the list of real life shit that this community has done that did not include me is far than anything I've ever done. I made one fucking mistake. One. And it didn't come out of the clear blue. you know, Queen Bee likes to say her kids were involved, her kids this. Do you know how many fucking times that bitch talked about my children, my innocent minor children at the time? Do you know how much shit she said about me, myself, my business, my family, my kids? None of these motherfuckers would have put up with it. None of them. And this went on for almost 2 years. 2 fucking years. Every goddamn day. Monday to Friday. She bashed every aspect of my life, including my fucking children. I don't mean to say fucking children, but including my children. And yeah, and I've never been in a lawsuit. So every time these motherfuckers bring it up, they make it out like, oh, I just called out of nowhere. These, all of them, from Jonesin to fucking Queen Bee to all of them, have done so much worse for so much less. So we need to stop this bullshit. Oh my God, it's worse than a CPS caller. Shut the fuck up already. I am so sick and tired of fucking hearing about it. When you weren't there, you don't know the fucking situation, you don't know what finally fucking led me up to it. And again, it involved my children. But my children don't seem to fucking matter around here. Fuck all the way off.
Ever.
They're equally as bad. Not one is worse than the other. They're both fucking horrible.
You know what else is horrible? I'll tell you what else is horrible. Taking someone's address who's just talking about you on the internet and blasting it everywhere and showing where he allegedly lives, all because he hurt your feelings or he did something to you or something. He showed a FOIA. That's nothing to what fucking did to me. Not even close. But you don't see that. Nobody fucking sees that.
Mingled with people
It's taking shit
who were
way
trying
too
to hurt
fucking
any of them.
far.
Never, not one of them. I've never went to one of their enemies to try to bring pain or add pain to them. Right, Rody Gal, that's my question.
And let me also add, there is a reason, a damn good fucking reason, that there were people that stood behind me when it happened, that understood. They did not stand behind me because I just did this horrible thing out of spite. They didn't stand behind me because they're, horrible people. They fucking stood behind me because they knew where my head was at. They stood behind me because they couldn't fucking believe this bitch wouldn't shut the fuck up. And no matter how often I ignored her, she still wouldn't shut the fuck up. That's why people stood behind me. So all of these people that want to act like, oh my God, it was done out of spite and how horrible and blah. It wasn't like that. I mean, did I do it to get her to finally shut the fuck up? Yes. But as I explained, there were reasons for it. But, people act like I'm like dark heart and like I did it like dark heart. No, the bitch was fucking obsessed, probably still is. And I haven't done anything in 4 fucking years. But let's hold on to that one fucking mistake I made. Because that's all you motherfuckers have on me.
I have a serious question. If they kept telling you to ignore the drama as they did, why the heck are they over there now? Rody Gal, it happens every time. I'm not kidding. Same song and dance over and over and over, right?
And why is she being brought up? Because BJ decided to use Sludge as her mouthpiece. So now she has to be brought up, and people want to know who she is and who the fuck, why she FOIA'd, what was the FOIA for, and she's having to deal with the backlash. She doesn't like it.
Yeah.
You know what? Don't do dumbass shit like that. Especially when you hand it off to a fucking predator. When you go FOIA all the shit and give him a fucking packet of goddamn bullshit. That's bullshit, and you fucking know it.
Well, she was full of shit because Brittany J said, I will send people that same thing too. So she was basically sending it to all the people that did not like you and hoping that they would go
they
forward.
Made up a fake ass email. They had to for their fucking little fake ass channel that they made that everybody knew was them. Everybody knew it was them.
Like, I knew it was them the moment I saw that avatar of me.
The very first fucking video, we knew it was them. Come on,
man. Yeah, I knew it was them the moment I saw the avatar of the book bag B, because I knew that because that was only in the Discord, and that was basically released in the Discord as a joke about me or something like a possible avatar, and I knew that was from there. So I was like, yep, it's them. As soon as I saw that, I was like, yep, it's them. I was like, I knew it immediately. You know? And that's very disappointing.
Immediately when fucking Nunya came along, you know, she was just a scorned mod. Well, you know what? And what else, you know, is funny to me? She's like, she made a comment about, let me see.
You got notes or something?
Well, I got a clip and then I had to go back and listen. Do what now? What'd you say?
I was about to say, do you have like notes? He's like, let me see.
Yeah, well, no, I was sent a clip and then I went back and listened to it. She had said, God damn it, now I forgot what I was gonna say here.
The hazards of blazing, I would say. That was a joke.
Yeah, she's a fucking piece of shit. Here we go.
I hate drama. I can't be around. I don't want any part of it. We told you to stop responding. We don't want to be about the drama. And then you jump out of the frying pan, boop, right into the fire. It makes no sense whatsoever. Right, I know that. I know, Shayna. We've been on that, right? Right? Amy Jo's been over there. Who are we kidding? Who are we kidding?
Well, when you stand behind a fucking predator, when you hand off a packet of fucking FOIA reports to a fucking predator, knowing damn well he's a fucking predator, get the fuck out of here. And Flutter Pliley finding out today that Sludge, Dietz, and Nunya tried FOIA and Queen's body cams only to see if Sincel was being truthful had me livid. Stay out of it, you weirdos.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
Weird as fuck. It's weird as fuck.
Now, I do have a question, taking the other side of this for a minute. If Joneson keeps saying that it's so wrong for her to do the FOIA and that she felt horrible and she should have never done it and blah, blah, blah. That's what she's preaching for the last couple of days. So if you feel so horrible on it, why would you do it again to see if someone else was lying? Wasn't that the reason that you keep saying you apologize in the first place? Was to see if Queen Bee was lying, and you're saying that's wrong, but now you do the exact same thing, see if Sinner's lying? So you're not apologetic because you're repeating the same fucking behavior. No, she didn't what? Yes, she did, Amanda. She's been saying for a while that she's so sorry. She shouldn't have done it. Just to find out if someone was lying. Blah, blah, blah. Her words.
You're steady to this, obviously, still going real fucking life.
Like, this is the crazy thing. It's like, we need to know if Sinner's telling the truth, so we're going to FOIA the fucking body cam footage of this YouTuber. Are you out of your fucking mind?
We already know he's a fucking liar. You know he's a liar. We know he's a fucking liar. You know he's a goddamn liar.
Like, you people are like, and then you like cry like, oh, Queen Bee's real life. Like, you're literally FOIAing fucking body cam footage and shit like that.
I can't seem to understand. She doesn't like the backlash. She's like, well, I'm pulling out. I'm not going after Queen Bee anymore. What the fuck?
But do you know what I'm saying? She's been saying for days how it was so wrong to FOIA and she shouldn't have done it. But then she goes ahead and does it to Sinner for the exact same reason. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Why? So you didn't learn anything the first time and your apology is total fucking bullshit because you did it again with Sinner. Makes no sense to me. It just goes to show what a fake fucking bullshit she's trying to run. Thank you, Rad. Woo woo. I still don't have any cool graphics. I'll get it though, I promise.
You've been fucking hiding behind the scenes doing the shit for 2 years now. You've been being a sneaky ass little snake ass bitch. You think I don't know what you've been fucking doing?
Bro.
Then you got small Scottish over there like, if you pull out now, you're weak.
No, what happened was, all right, so Joneson got the FOIA on Queen Bee, that we know. Then today she stated that her, Dietz, and Nunya, because of course now everything is the three of them, her, Dietz, and Nunya try to FOIA the body cam to see if Sinner was lying, and they couldn't get it due to some kind of Illinois law. So why would you keep apologizing for something that you did again immediately? Like, you sit on one breath, you're sitting here apologizing for something, and then you do the exact same thing. But I'm the bad one? You okay? And I also just want to make clear, Joneson, I don't tell my audience things to please you. Like, I'm jumping ahead though, but this useful idiot comment, you've never used me for anything. I tell my audience the truth, not a lie, not a bullshit, the actual truth. Sometimes it could be in your favor. Sometimes it could be in QB's favor. Sometimes it could be in nobody's favor. I just state an opinion. I'm one of the rare few around here that will actually do that.
What? What the fuck is wrong with you if you pull out going real life and fucking with my kids real life? That's weak, small Scottish. So do I need to start doing the same shit to you?
Yeah, this is the strange thing. Like, if you ever did half the shit that these people did to anyone, they would be like,
fucking Christ. Holy fuck.
Like, like no one has thought about doing anything like this to Brittany J or Joneson or anything like that, talking about FOIA requests and body cam footages and shit like that. It's just wild to me that these people just keep on doing this. And then they think and then they say it and they think people are going to support them. It's like, yeah, we were gonna prove that Sinner's a liar by getting the body cam footage of Queen Bee's.
Okay. In all fairness, QB and her crew has called his mom, has allegedly contacted his family members, contacted his mayor. She has done her fair share of real life stuff. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's not act like she's so innocent, because she's not.
The officers. What? Okay. Okay.
Right. They didn't even agree to Emmy and fucking stank motherfucking David getting Betty's body cams. Shit is fucked up. It is. And you know what? We stood against that too. We stood against the same shit. I didn't even want those motherfuckers played on my goddamn channel.
Yeah, that was my fault on that one. But I also will say,
you played them when you popped them up. I didn't know that you had played them, but yeah, I didn't want them played at all on my channel.
What happened?
Live stream did not want them up here.
What happened was it was on Jay's channel, and I thought it was like, I thought she did it. I didn't know it was Lemonhead's fucking thing, because I think she had it too. And also the fact is, I kind of disagree with the first police report, because the first police report reported JLR was her boyfriend, she said, which was kind of important to your case the first time. So that one was a little bit different. When she said, "Oh, JLR is my boyfriend," I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, they put out body cams of her and her husband from fucking 10 years ago. Who gives a fuck? Nobody cares about what her and her husband did 10 fucking years ago. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Nobody cares 10 years ago, but you certainly give a fuck about something I did 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
That was my mistake. I fucked up with that one.
He's a fucking idiot for even doing that dumbass shit. He thought he was going to get a bunch of ass pats and super chats. The thing of it is, though, is he sat here and continued to say that he had my body cam footage of me and my kids or whatever the fuck the report that he was talking about. He took in fucking money. People gave him money. People super chatted him. People gave him a fucking big ass fucking, and he didn't have them at all. I don't understand how the fuck these dumb bitches don't see right fucking through what he's doing. Ben said he was going to sue me for the last year and a half trying to get money for a fucking attorney. You ain't suing shit, you stupid fuck. Even if you did, you would be laughed out of court worse than Betty was. You dumb motherfucker.
You'd be laughed out of court like Betty was. But I thought you're still going on litigation. So how are you still in litigation if she was laughed out of court? And I agree with you. I got to say, and I said this from the beginning, I told Sinner, stop saying you're suing her because you're not. You're not taking her to court. You're not doing anything. Stop. I told him that a long time ago, and I stand by it.
Yes, I have went to court. I'm going to continue going to court. I'm working on getting a lifetime order, fucking restraining order, no stalking, no contact order. The longer he runs from this, the better.
No, what she's talking about is that Sinner was saying, no, he did. He said for a while that he had this body cam footage and he's, he knows what she looks like because he's got this body cam footage and he's going to show it. He's just putting video together and he never had it. So what I think he was doing was, honestly, I don't think he had ill intention. I just think that he whatchamacallit, that he was thinking he was going to get it. That's what I think. That he was probably thinking he was going to get it. But I don't know about donation stuff. I wasn't around for that. But he has said, I'm going to sue her. I'm going to sue her. I'm going to sue her. Stop saying it because you have nothing to sue her for.
It is for me. The reason he's on the run now is because he doesn't want to answer the fucking door.
He's not on the run. He has told everybody his locations. He even said what hotel he was going to be at. So no, he's not on the run.
Emmy, you cannot be this fucking stupid. I don't give a fuck how many times you call. They're not going to give you information until that until that order's entered.
Yeah, he's clearly on the run.
You can have the goddamn number because I don't give a fuck who has the number at that point.
I mean, he's clearly on the run. Like ever since, like like it's pretty obvious at this point.
He fucking heard that my fucking family friend was staying across the street. His ass was gone.
Yeah, and he was like on the run for being served. It's like, guys,
if there was a service processor or whatever, if there was something in the courts, there would be a court number. They would be able to tell Emmy if there was something pending, if they're waiting for something. So, yeah. Sorry. I believe Emmy. Because you would have a court case.
I just want to travel. I want to travel out of the country.
Listen, Joneson wants to sit here and say she's taking accountability. She wants to pull out. She doesn't want to come after me. She doesn't want to talk shit about me. She doesn't want to be involved in it anymore, right? The damage is already done.
Yeah, you promoted people.
You gave the shit to a fucking predator. You stood behind the shit. You encouraged the fucking hate train. And I'm going to tell you right now, if he were to come and kick, what the fuck would you do if he were to attempt to try to kick my fucking door in and leave in a goddamn body bag? Would you hold yourself accountable for that? Standing behind the shit, encouraging the shit, giving him the shit when you know what you did when you handed him that paperwork? You handed him a loaded fucking gun. You hear me?
Again, a bit dramatic. It wasn't that important. It wasn't that big. It was just a piece of paper. It was not this loaded gun. It's just dramatic.
Fuck you, Joneson. It's fuck you for life, bitch.
No, she showed a piece of a paper, which you can get anywhere. Now, one thing I will say, but you just reminded me, Angela Cook, I do owe Queen Bee's people an apology. I heard today, I don't remember if it was Queen's or Jones's live, but I always say never trust someone that you don't see. Well, I've heard that she's gone on video chat with her people in her Discord. So maybe her big donators have actually seen her and do know she's a real person. So my apologies to Queen Bee's people for that. Because I'll admit when I'm wrong.
I'll never fucking forgive your ass for the shit you've done.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. She started by giving him the first place. Yeah, I mean, she basically pulled this. It wasn't bad enough that she like secretly took photos in a Discord to create a secret channel to basically try to fuck over Queen. I mean, that was bad enough. But then she's like, "Let me pull a FOIA on this person."
You have a fucking secret ass channel. Yeah, exactly. Btim, you got a secret channel. You have a fucking secret little fucking chat, a hate Queen Bee channel, a hate Queen Bee chat for specifically, I'm sure, for Queen Bella, and then others, went in there and wanted to take part in it.
Mm-hmm. And then you do a FOIA, and you're like, "Man, this is not going to look good if I put it out. So let me just hand it."
Yep, pass it to a predator.
Pass it to the Lemonhead, and then also other people too, because I don't believe you just passed it to him. I don't believe anything you said.
Oh, they both showed it on the same day at the same time, tried to say they both got it. She lied and he lied, and like she said, it was to protect each other. So you sat here and lied to your subscribers, lied to your fucking friends, lied to fucking people out here in these YouTube streets.
Lied? Wait a minute.
And I agree with that 100%. I said that last night. Jones did for 2 or 3 days in a row, wants to act like it's no big deal she lied. She had to. That's bullshit. And that's no fucking different than me having self-preservation, like I'm not gonna fucking admit it, but everyone wants to use that against me. Fuck you, Joneson.
She swore on the life of her child that she was not Avishab. She swore on the life of her child.
Sure.
Do you realize how fucked up that is? I don't even think Laura has ever done something like that. Laura has never sworn on the life of her child when she knew it was a lie.
Sure as fuck haven't.
When you're doing things worse than Laura? Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
Holy fuck. Btim, question number 1. What the fuck have I done that's so bad? Tell me. I really fucking want to know, Btim, because you act like I am fucking Savage or Queen Bee or Jonesin or somebody that's done all this fuck shit, which I have not. So go ahead, Btim, back up your fucking statement.
When you're worse than her. Matter of fact, I think like you're getting there. You're getting there.
Yeah, for the ones who have been around for the last 2 years and watched the shit go down, y'all know what the fuck time it is. But I'm gonna tell you right now, it took what's done in the dark always comes to light, and I've said that from the fucking beginning. And I'm gonna tell you right fucking now. I've said from the fucking jump, you fucking left because you say I'm this terrible motherfucking person. I'm just horrible as hell. I'm just awful. I'm so fucking mean. For one, who in the fuck did I dox? You doxed PJ. And like I said, if she calls my fucking job, I'm going to call her job too. I'm a tit for tat motherfucker. Said that from the jump. When my kids become off limits, your fucking kids become off limits too.
All right.
Exactly, Queen Bee. When someone comes after your children, you don't know what the fuck you're going to do. Imagine someone going after your parenting, your children for 2 fucking years straight. 2 years every day, Monday to Friday. Tell me how you would fucking handle it, Queen Bee. Nobody has a right to tell me what they're going to do when none of you motherfuckers can handle even a quarter of what I handled.
Make sure you calm down a little. Breathe in, breathe out.
I said this before. This
I know.
already been said.
I know, but just, you know.
So yeah, so when she fucking doxed his bus stop, that was on her, not me. I didn't fucking say that was his bus stop. I didn't even know that was his goddamn bus stop until she fucking said it.
Yeah, I know. She's she swore on the life of her child. This is a liar. This will lie about her own kid's life. I mean, that's the
sick shit right there, to swear on your fucking kid's life, knowing damn the fuck well you're a lying ass piece of fat shit.
And if everyone wants to know, she said it in Morbid's chat when she was asked if she was ITAL or something like that. This was during that particular time. That's when she did it. She said it was while she was typing in the chat. I remember that because at that particular time, she tried to do a Spartacus moment. I am ITAL. I am ITAL. And then she said, no, I'm not. I swear on my life of my kid, I'm not. Something like that. So
we already knew she was. It wasn't that hard. I mean, come on. We already knew. It was her, Nunya, and Dietz.
Yeah, I mean, they lied. Dietz lied. Nunya lied. Johnson lied. They all lied. They lied in every single step. And why would you ever take these
Here
people?
She goes, well, I don't like it when people lie on me, but it's okay for you to lie your motherfucking ass off on other people, right?
Okay, someone said, who's ITAL? Basically, these fucking idiots.
It's a fucking shit channel that they made up. That's it. That's all. I'm not going into it. I'm not promoting their motherfucking bullshit. They've done. No, fuck them.
No, but I'm just want to explain one thing.
They have fucking Ellie gaslighted like a motherfucker. Y'all are foul as hell for what the fuck you did to her.
Mm-hmm.
You're foul as fuck, Jones, and you know it.
I mean, the situation is that basically what they did was they basically pretended to be friends with us while they secretly screenshotted shit and got fucking downloaded shit and then created a secret channel to fuck us all over. And that was pretty much it. And then proceeded to, that wasn't enough, right? That kind of betrayal wasn't enough. They jump into every single hate fucking stream. They jump into every.
No, listen, Btim, don't forget the best part about it was the very fucking first thing was, what was it? We gave Grandma Sherry $500, and somebody emailed me and said they felt like they were ripped off because they were told it was a cat sanctuary. That was my fucking fault. It became, I ripped her off. I was terrible to her. I was mean to her. Yeah, all I did was give the motherfucking bitch $500 fucking dollars to help her move when her fucking son drives a goddamn Tesla.
Wow.
And other motherfucking people like Kathy P's husband over here fucking sick as hell in the hospital could have used that fucking money. And I give it to her. And look what the fuck look what I've dealt with for 2 years over. I'm over
money
over it. Fuck them. Fuck you and them goddamn cats for all I care right now.
I'm gonna.
Let me
You're gonna
play
sound
this.
like me. You're gonna sound like me with the cat hate.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm not playing. No.
I mean, she's been over there. She's just told us that she ain't about the drama. She ain't for it, right? Please. And you know what trips me out? I'm this evil person because I didn't respond to your message. Because I didn't respond to your message? For real? That's what we're really doing now? Because I didn't respond to your message, you immediately go over to the channel who has been
damn the fuck well. She knew that was a lie. She knew damn well that was a fucking lie. I never once asked either one of them to stop fucking with her. Yes, I considered India a fucking friend of mine. Absolutely, I did. So when she went and fucking decided she was going to sing in a goddamn Christmas carol with a bitch who put a fucking FOIA, my goddamn child's information into the hands of a fucking predator. Yeah. Fuck.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but the Christmas carol was before the FOIA. Am I wrong? I'm pretty sure it was before the FOIA. I think the FOIA came out in 2025, not before Christmas. Right? Yeah, it was. I am right. So she's lying right here. She's completely lying. Because Joneson put in the request for the FOIA in January. I believe. Yeah, or maybe not. I don't remember. I can't remember.
You all the way to hell and back. Yes. Fuck yes, I was pissed. We talked, we got over it, we moved past it. But there was always an underlying fucking hate. And I knew it from the goddamn beginning. So I always kept her at a distance. And don't say you didn't feel it because you mentioned it several times, Indy. I still bullshitted with you. I still talked to you, but I always kept you at a motherfucking distance. Why? Because when you fucking get bit in the goddamn back, you learn real fucking quick not to turn the fuck around again.
I'll always say that. I'll always say my innocent children because that's what they are. They are. They're little kids. Whether you like me or not, they are little innocent children. And you are now over there with people who call my little kids names, bro.
Like, she just played this in a different video. Why is she playing it again? It's the same shit.
Innocent little children.
Several motherfucking lies you bitches know are motherfucking lies, yet you sat in the motherfucking chat. Spudler, you're a piece of shit. Fuck all you bitches. You want to talk about some fuck shit being pulled the last 2 years? Fuck out of here.
No line with stuff like that. I thought you hated the drama.
But I'm the bad guy. Okay.
We just told you to do true crime. We begged you to leave the drama, right? We didn't want any part of it. I can support the true crime. Is it okay? So, genuine question. Genuine question. Bro, is it just my drama that you hate?
Unfucking believable. That accountability stream, you can flush that fucker right down the goddamn toilet, Jones. And accountability, my ass.
Is that what it is? Because you don't hate drama.
I fully agree with her there. Joneson has not taken one fucking iota of responsibility. All I see is a bunch of fucking bullshit and her making excuses and saying, yeah, it's okay that I lied. I'll lie again. I'll do it again. She's so fucking stupid.
Not one of you hate drama. I tell you that right now. Because if anybody hates drama, you ain't going to go straight to the drama channels.
You don't do what for real fucking life? I don't do that for anyone in my real life, and I won't do it on YouTube. What the fuck are you talking about?
CJ, you never noticed that before? All the time. Usually it's like every second or third word. If she stretched it out to fifth, that's good. That's different then. She's getting better.
Yes, I'm waiting on you to fucking respond. Go ahead. You don't do what in real life? Fuck your friends over? Yeah, I don't hate people you hate either, do I? Nope, I sure as fuck don't. I didn't ask you to hate anybody, did I? No, I didn't. Like I said, you're grown. You go where the fuck you want. You do what you want, but don't be mad when I choose to fucking do what I want. When I choose to move how I want to move. That's the biggest fucking problem. You don't expect me to respond. You want me to respond how you think I would need to respond. You think I you should just get over it. No, because if you're going to post some little ass snake ass shit like that, then you'll post some big snake shit. Just like you pulled the other day when you.
See, here's my question. Why is it okay for Queen Bee's mods or ex-mods or ex-friends, whatever, to have a falling out with QB, but Britney can't? You don't see Britney going live about QB's mods. You don't see Britney going, dissecting a fight that Queen Bee has in public. So why is she doing it to Britney?
Came up here talking about you trying to gaslight. Gaslight what? Made a whole ass of yourself. Because you didn't want to go back and listen to what the fuck was already said. I keep an open fucking panel. At any given time, anybody's welcome to crack that motherfucking link and say what the fuck they need to say or say how they need to feel, how they feel. I didn't let you talk? Lord. Okay.
Indy, I think you have an opportunity to talk if you jumped on the panel right now. Just saying. Yeah, and I think that would probably be advisable. And I also think that, you you need to think in terms of like someone else in their position. If let's say like, what I'm going to use myself as an example, Indy. Let's say I was in a situation, you're friendly with me and I'm friendly with you, and then like someone pulled a FOIA on your kids, said you strangled your children, and then proceeded to make a whole hate channel to try to destroy your whole YouTube situation, and goes on every single hate channel.
Come on, Sinner didn't make a hate channel for Queen Bee. Let's call a spade a spade. If you're going to tell the truth, Btim, then tell the whole truth. Sinner never made a hate channel for QB.
And then I suddenly go into that person's live stream and start singing a Christmas song with them. How would you take that? Would that be an act of betrayal? Would that be something that you'd be angry about? Because you have to have a little bit of empathy towards the person and be like, yeah, that's not, you can't be neutral with people who are doing fucked up things like that. It wasn't just like some minor internet drama. Like,
I don't give a fuck where you go or what you do, but I'm gonna tell you right now, you're not gonna ever find me kikiing and ha-ha and singing a Christmas fucking carol with the bitch who FOIA'd your goddamn grandkids. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, Indy, if I FOIA'd or she FOIA'd your grandbabies after they had a fight and said that you fucking abused them and choked your goddamn granddaughter out, bitch, you'd be so motherfucking hot. Bye. There wouldn't be no fucking calming your ass down. So miss me with the bullshit. You've been around from day motherfucking one. Yeah, we sure as fuck did. And then you wanted to go publicly make a fucking smart ass goddamn comment. So I publicly responded. You publicly brought your ass up here and made a fucking donkey's ass of yourself. I'm over the shit. I'm fucking over it. You don't think my feelings were hurt?
Can we can you jump up on panel or something, because like the chat?
No, it's all right. It's all good. It's all fucking good. You want to? Those are the folks you want to sit with. Go sit with them, baby. Have fun with it.
I feel like this
Shayna,
should
so
be
whose live were they
resolved.
talking in last night? Shayna, UV. They were on her panel. Shayna. I said Shayna. I'm so upset. I'm misnaming my friend. Shayna. They were on her panel, bro. Hold on a minute. Doing a workshop.
Women
don't, or something they don't.
Jewish women don't. That's what he said.
Okay, yeah, there we go. So yeah,
that's why that was what I was referring to, and I did not want to repeat that.
Yeah, she goes, where was that said at? I didn't hear that, and I think Beach went and cut it out. Like she cut that out of the stream.
Yeah,
it was a disgusting comment.
The URL's there, and she's got the live stream up like an idiot. So
it was a disgusting comment.
That's just me.
And I don't know why
absolutely.
you didn't bring up that stuff.
And QB never makes disgusting comments, Btim. You're cool with every single thing that Queen Bee ever says. Come on, Tim, stop.
And it's not even appropriate to bring any sort of sexual things like that into a live stream. It's just fucking weird.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting, and it should not be spoken about, especially like that.
I've heard Rowena on QB's panel talk about vibrators and talk about sex. Don't make me pull up the receipts. So let's stop with the holier than thou. Sexual things shouldn't be talked about, blah, blah, blah. Btim, if these are your feelings, then they need to go across the board.
On a platform such as YouTube.
Nonsense ass coming in late, but what the fuck? Someone tried to foil your body camera BS? Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Well, okay, let's back it up. David said he had it, and people were giving him money and sending him money to reimburse him because he said he had to pay for it and that he had it. And he has said on multiple occasions, which we have the live streams recorded and downloaded, where he said, yes, he had it, he had purchased it, blah, 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 blah. So people sent him money to reimburse him when he never had it to begin with. We already knew he didn't have it to begin with. But they decided to, again, go real life and attempt to FOIA the body cam footage to see if they could get.
See, here's my question with all the geniuses in QB's corner. If it's like a law, so then when he was first saying it and you were saying he was lying, why didn't you just show the law stating that there's no possible way he would get it? That would have stopped money going to him. That would have stopped everything in its tracks. If you knew that he couldn't possibly have it, why not state it then? Why'd you let it drag out until today or whatever? That's the part I don't get.
Get it. Yeah, it's exactly what the fuck they did. Yeah. Yeah. They're dropping all kinds of goodies that the people didn't know.
Apparently, Dietz, Nunya, and what was it, Joneson? I'm hearing. It's
yeah.
Good wild.
People are paying him to help him gather that. Hold on. Full stop right there. This is such bullshit. Yeah. And to make fucking matters worse, they sat in the chat and encouraged all this nasty ass behavior. They sat in the chat and encouraged us. Like I said, they handed him a loaded motherfucking shotgun.
Oh, you guys didn't hear that. I said that Sinner in that instance is kind of like Jonesin. You apologize for doing it to Betty, that you realize you should have never done it to Betty. So then why'd you try doing it to QB? If it was wrong for Betty, then wasn't it wrong for QB?
They most certainly did treat him as a useful fucking idiot. Why? Because
You might be.
knew that he carried hate for me because of Emmy. Because Emmy got caught in a fucking lie. And instead of fucking just fessing up and saying, yeah, I'm a piece of shit teacher and I fucking lied and I bribed my students and I asked them to sub up to Betty and I'm a piece of shit. Instead of doing that, no, she wanted to keep her fucking mouth shut and, you know, allow him to continue on with his little fucking hateful bullshit.
Kind of like, I'm not trying to start anything, but kind of like you should have just said that you never reported the video. But instead, you doubled down on it and made up this whole fucking story, which started the FOIA in the first place. So you're no better than Emmy.
To the point where now he's saying he called my mayor. He's
Deets, what's the reason with the body cam? What's the law with the body cam footage? We did not attempt to FOIA the body cam to prove him a liar. We Googled to see if that was possible and learned it wasn't. There was no FOIA from us looking for body cam. Okay. That's what I said earlier. That I thought maybe you called, but Jonesin did state that, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Jonesin stated that you guys try to get the you called or you try to get the body cam footage to see if Sinner was lying. Like the way she worded it, it wasn't just Google search. But I happened to say that earlier.
going after one of my, specifically my child, one of my, the same one.
Yeah, apparently, I think the reason why they're starting to talk about all this shit is because they realize Lemonhead is a loose cannon, and they're trying to get ahead of it before he does anything.
They already know he's gonna.
But what about all the shit that Queen Bee has done, Btim? This reminds me of the CPS call. You want to act like QB is an innocent bystander. She's not. It all started because she lied in the first place. That nobody would have had a FOIA if she didn't lie in the first place. She has done awful shit to Sinner. She made a map or whatever and showed it online. It was like, hey, he lives here and, this is his name and this is an address. She doxed Emmy's school. I mean, you make it out like she's just this innocent bystander who's done nothing. And that's fucking bullshit.
Come out and out them.
Yeah, that's why. That's what's happening.
So they're trying to get in front of it. I already know what it is. Anybody that's been around for a while knows exactly what the fuck they're doing. Yep.
But others should not be encouraging the bullshit.
Exactly. Yeah, hear the fuck you say.
Yeah, I've got a feeling that
hear the fuck you say it and support motherfuckers that are going real life. Motherfuckers that tried to reach out to Clue's fucking husband, ex-husband, excuse me, to do a fucking interview or ask him questions. Y'all are some sick fucks, but you say we go too far, huh? Okay.
Emmy has been, I got a feeling that Emmy's been trolling me for quite some time.
Now, I'm going to say the same thing to QB that I said to Sinner. Where's the proof? Show the proof. Everybody just wants to throw out oh, someone did this, and they try to show the fucking proof. Nobody shows proof anymore. It's bullshit.
Especially after this.
Yeah,
Let
I
me
don't
just do
get
this real
no.
quick because either way
It
goes,
don't
it is
get
still
no
alive.
more real life than that. Fuck out of here. What's up, LEB?
Hey there. I came
What's
for a
happening?
little more vindicating. I thought
Yes.
there's like some more
You got your
vindication to be
mimosa?
had on
Hey,
the
gaslighters.
streets, right? I mean, come
You got your mimosa?
Am I right?
Whatever. You got your drink? Mimosa?
You know what? I'm like really, I'm right
mimosa.
near like a restaurant. Do you want me to go grab one, Btim? Do you want me to go grab one before I come on time?
Of course, you're near a restaurant. The common California person out walking about near restaurants and just chilling on the beach. Okay, lady, we know.
Okay, lady. What do you mean? What was that?
Okay, lady.
What just happened? Okay, lady. Wait a minute. What happened?
Dang.
What happened? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So they're just pretty much saying like, oh yeah, we've been gaslighting you forever. It's okay, every community. We've been gaslighting you. We're awful human beings.
Well, the thing is,
okay,
she's like, I'm done. I'm done. I don't want to go after Queen Bee anymore. I don't want to do behind the scenes nasty shit. I don't want to keep doing this shit. Why? Because, of course, now David's mad at him. So everything's going to get fucking spilled. The beans are going to be spilled. And I know they already heard like, motherfucker, shit's going to hit the fan because what's going to come out. I'm sure they probably spend their sweat and balls about what's going to get dropped.
She said this is exactly how it was going to go down. That she was going to go first with like Simmer, and then Nunya was going to jump ahead of it. She likes to push the narrative in her specific way, and then Joneson just follows in whatever Nunya and Dietz do, pretty much, because she's their useful idiot, believe it or not. Like, welcome to the club, and then every useful idiot, even fucking somebody like Savage used him as a.
Yeah, but Savage was smart enough to be like, let me get the fuck away from these idiots and try to go to the local universe and make cash. You know what I mean? Like, I will give Savage a lot more credit than these three morons over there.
No, I'm saying even her, she used him as one. Remember that? Like, she kind of used him and then kicked him to the curb for the rest of them to use him. And then she, was on to greener pasture.
Hey, sweetie pie. Ellie looks exactly like you picture her to look. Typical LA prep, curly long hair. She just looks exactly like you would think she looks. Her voice matches her face.
Yeah, literally greener pastures as a cow.
Joneson, I mean, she was literally, yes, I know, yes. Joneson yesterday, I went in very briefly because I can't even handle much of that hoo-ha over there because they're caught in the muck. Do you know what I mean by that? And she was like gaslighting her kind of apology tour for gaslighting. She was gaslighting within that tour of gaslighting.
Yeah, it was a half-ass fucking accountability apology, fucking bullshit ass stream is what it was.
I wish she would come up here and have like a real, or have a, well, not if she wants to come here, but she should have like a real, it's like all these like, no. I mean, it'd be like a real conversation. It's all this like half-ass stuff all the time. Because they slither away because they can't like face it really. They can't be because they're being exposed pretty much all the time. I mean, how could you lie that to that degree? And Dietz, it was a fucking hate campaign. I know you're against those, but that's pretty much what you guys are doing. You're trying to.
She was the leader of one, so.
She's the puppet master that even pulls Nunya's strings pretty much, because she's cunning in a different way and she kind of sits back like.
Now, the thing is, I don't disagree with Ellie. What Ellie is saying is here's the righteous bunch sitting there saying how they're against hate, they're against hate, they're against hate. But yet here they are, making hate channels. I don't totally disagree with that. Tinker, I almost booted you. I thought you were talking to me. I was like, what the fuck?
Remember that, I throw pebbles and hide my hands. That's fucking Dietz. She's the pebble thrower, except she just sits back and watches and eats her popcorn while everybody else is like getting
she's
more.
Probably currently watching Turtle Boy. Heard she likes Turtle Boy. She really loves that guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, I'm just saying, you know, she's, you know what, that Deets person, I swear to God, I think she likes to see other people suffer, to be honest
You
with
think?
you.
Yeah, a bingo, bingo. All right. I mean,
I think she like, because she's like a nice person, but like she likes to watch other people suffer.
yeah.
She doesn't want to get her own hands dirty. She just wants to see other people
Exactly, dude.
suffer.
She likes to manipulate it behind the scenes and then, you know, watch it go down.
Ellie, what does Queen Bee do? Come on. You can't, you just can't.
And then
Oh yeah, she was so offended by my comments about her hair to this fucking day.
Oh my God. They were like gaslighting me about that. They're like, I'm supposed to be like responsible for what you say on the other end of a conversation. Okay, bro. Yeah, I'm supposed to be
Yeah, and for those who
responsible.
don't know, I joked about her going bald. And I apologized
It was
literally
about her forehead. That's all it was.
about 15 minutes. Let me finish. I apologized literally 15 minutes later in the same stream. And this lady's still mad about that. Like, oh my God, he commented about my forehead. I guess I got bangs are not good for me. It's like, okay, lady, tell me how insecure you are. But it's interesting that I apologized less than 15 minutes afterwards. And to this day, she's still like offended by this shit. But meanwhile, this bitch created a secret channel, had her and her friends grab screenshots to try to fuck me over and Queen and a bunch of other people over, and then do a hate campaign for me.
Btim, you're starting to sound like burnt toast. ITAL barely ever mention you. You were not part of, nobody wanted to take you down. Nobody wanted to go after you. I don't know where you're getting that from. Maybe that's something Queen Bee convinced you of, but nobody ever tried to take you down, Btim. You don't even have a channel to take down.
Many years. Who's worse? Who's worse? The person who made the offhanded bad joke about the balding thing for a woman, or the fact that they did that? And now they wanted to get a FOIA request for body cam footage, apparently. Like, I'm just saying. I'm like, it's crazy.
Yeah, she's
Like,
kind of like obsessed with you. I mean, she doesn't want to admit it, but she has this weird like obsession with hating you or trying to understand you or something, because they were like, oh, I don't know, because that remember that whole time she got mad at me actually. Sorry, I'm at
Ellie, Btim is not exactly the one to talk about having weird obsessions with people. Just saying.
for not like sticking up for women in general over female balding, because I was like, well, my dad went bald actually really early.
Yeah. Like, I'm just saying, like, you can understand I apologized 15 minutes later.
I know.
People were like, hey, that's a little bit too far. And I'm like, okay, I get it. I think it was actually Cappy that told me to kind of pull it back a bit.
Yeah, Cappy is always good with that kind of thing, you know. Hello.
But like this lady's, but then it's like, if you compare what she did to me, to be honest with you, because like having a secret like a secret fucking channel created to try to fuck me over and Queen and everyone else is kind of fucked up. I'm just saying. And then like,
and then she lied about it over and over again. That said, you know what she said was the most annoying thing. She was like, "Oh yeah, I'm 35% sure that it's."
Me and Deets. After me, he went to Deets. So that's why I'm saying he's not exactly one to talk to about being obsessed. And thank you so much, Sweetie Pie. All tips are appreciated. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. That is free.
That it's not them about ITAL. It's like, are you fucking kidding me with that fucking whatever percentage she said? Of course that means it's them. Everything they said was like semantics, you know?
You know, and these people are just like the most cowardly bunch of group of people I've ever seen.
Dude,
fucking
HOA from hell. Fucking HOA from hell. It's the perfect fucking name Kodo came up with for them, because they are that HOA group that will go out in the middle of the night and try to find infractions with their own neighbors, just so that they can have some level of fucking control in their life. That is the HOA, and that is the perfect fucking name for them. You know what I mean? They are an HOA. They are the HOA of this fucking trauma community.
Yeah, I'm just, you know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy to me. Like, all the shit they pull, and then they sit there like, we're going to be the moral superiors of everyone in this
Btim, how do you not see what the panel you're sitting on? How the fuck do you not see what is being done right under your nose? I will never understand how you can sit there and ignore all the shit that has gone on from that panel. It's fucking mind-blowing.
community. No offense, you're not even morally superior to Laura, to be honest with you. I think
First of all, Btim, I knew this was coming. You're not even morally superior to Laura. I have more morals and integrity than 90% of the creators in the crime community. And I'm sorry, Btim, that you don't realize that. But again, I'm not sitting here doxing people. I'm not showing people's houses. I'm not showing people's kids. If any one of my subs went to Twitter and fucking dox someone's minor child, they would be outed in a heartbeat. Tim, I have more morals in my pinky than you and your entire crew have in your whole fucking body. Sorry, not sorry.
think Laura is more morally superior than you three.
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
I mean, I'm kind of I know where you're going with that. I mean, she has like some other shit definitely, but she's
yeah. But I'm just using that. That's the low bar.
No, I know.
Tim, I want you to back this shit up. You want to run your fucking mouth? Back it up. Show me how I have no morals. Show me how I have no integrity, how I'm the bottom of the barrel. I'll wait, Btim, because I'll be waiting for a long fucking time. But you keep throwing these digs at me, back it the fuck up. Grab a link, come tell me why you think that I'm just so bad and I'm the bottom of the barrel and I'm this. You can't back it up with anything because the only fucking thing that anybody has is something I did 4 fucking years ago. That's all you fucking have.
I know what you mean by that.
She's a pretty low bar.
Yeah.
But even she is like the moral superior to you people.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's the sad thing.
Wow. Yep. It's just like a wow moment because they really fucking proved themselves that they were so blinded by their fucking hate, like so fucking blinded that they lied to their friends. They cared more about the hate than they cared about anything fucking else. And
this is going to shock you. I would trust fucking Laura more so than those three. I am just saying.
Btim, you should trust me more than 90% of the people in here. 90% of the people on your panel. Because I don't do the fuck shit. I don't do the shit Queen Bee does. I don't do the fuck shit Clue does. I certainly don't do the fuck shit Jones in or any of the others do. So you're right. You should. That would be a smart move to trust me. Because to be honest and to be fair, even when my mods left, even this fucking last run, even the ones that fucking outed the CPS call, did I dox them? Nope. Did I do anything to hurt them? Nope. Did I go after them? Nope. Did I go after their families? Nope. Did I talk shit about them? Nope. Didn't do any of that. There is not one motherfucking creator in this pathetic sector that you hang out with that would just ignore the worst fucking thing ever coming out. The worst. So again, I am one of the most trustworthy people in this fucking community because I don't play these fuck shit games.
That is the truth. That is the truth. I would trust her more than those three.
Yeah, I understand why. I understand why. I mean, I get it. It makes sense because they're not trustworthy. Like if they're gonna lie over something so minuscule, like they were lying over. I mean, it's a big thing, but it's really minuscule. They were lying over. They literally could not say the shit with their own chest. That's all it was. They were such cowards and so passive aggressive that they had to make an alt account into a fucking channel and create content just because they couldn't say that shit to Queen Bee. Like that's how much they hate somebody. Like just look away, go away, stop it. Stop like hating so much. Like why do you like spend so much time hating? It's really not healthy.
It's because the truth of the matter is that they're bitter, that they left, over a bullshit reason, and then they had to create their own narrative, and they realized that they didn't get what they wanted, and now they're just basically they try to move on to Wade Wilson or the low-cal universe and all that stuff, and it didn't work. It didn't work. And now they realize that like it was all a failure, and that this is the only thing that they're kind of going to. At the end of the day, they don't want to create anything for themselves. What are you breaking into a bank or something?
No, a sauna. It's like I have a sauna. No, I mean no. This is the thing. They want like what part of what Queen Bee has, and they can't access it. Pretty much. Do you know what I mean? They can never. And a lot of people do this in life and in.
Here is where half the problem lies. Hold on one second.
Like they're obviously e-beggars, and they'll do anything for money, including pretend pregnancy tests and all that stuff. Yeah. But they realize like, okay, we don't want people to be foiled and to be fucked with in real life this much. Yeah. If you want to say mean comments to Boogie with a super chat, let's go. You want to spend him $100 to call him a fat pig, cancer scammer? Go for it.
It goes along with his branding.
Rat anyone
You're not
out.
a rat.
I never fucked anyone over.
I know what you mean by that.
She's a pretty low bar.
Yeah.
But even over a bullshit reason, and it didn't work. It didn't work
because they see what she has and it's unique, so they try to. Because they see what she has and it's unique, so they try
to rat anyone
You're not
out.
A rat.
I never fucked anyone over who fucking backstabs me. Like they're obviously e-beggars, and that's just the problem. They're rat and they're not entertaining.
The Wispy, I woke up last night and was listening to her, and she.
All right, I don't know where that comment went, but somebody had said, MJ, who's Melissa Jade, is much like Alex Erickson. They don't like liars, but they do, obviously, because Jonesin promotes the shit out of Melissa Jade. And Jonesin is a fucking liar. Now, I know I've never caught Deets in a lie other than this iTow shit, but I don't even care about that. But I've spoken to Dee. I've never caught her in a lie. So, and at my relationship with Deets, she's always been nice and fair. So I don't know her like somebody else would. But when I hear people say, oh, well, Alex Erickson or MJ, they don't like her. But Jonesin is a fucking liar. She proves this time after time after time. And so obviously they just look the other way because it's her. That's why I have no respect for fucking Nunya. None. She wants to act this holier than thou fucking attitude when you're no fucking... How are you going to sit here and have this holier than thou fucking attitude when your bestie over here lies all the fucking time? Like, bitch, just sit down.
He's like, mark your days. Mark your days. I'm like, okay, Timmy Tough Knuckles, sit down. Another fucking beer and chill out, boy.
Mark your days. Well, it looks like you're on the run, sir. Because it seems like you're the one on the fucking run.
He is on the run, right? He's like spiraling out of control, it sounds like. Completely.
Like, let's call a spade here, okay? There is nobody on this side of the tracks that is shadier and done more dirty shit than Jonesin. Nobody. Think about that. And I'm not saying that to be a dick. Think about it. There is nobody over here that has done more dirty shit than Jonesin. And yet, Jonesin will sit there like this holier than thou. She did nothing wrong. She's this, she's that, she's perfect. Oh, she's sorry she lied. It was self-preservation. Like, I don't understand how people don't fucking see it. Her lives the last 2 days have been ridiculous because all she does is admit what a piece of shit she is. Oh, but she's trying to do better. There's nobody on this side that has fucking done anything half to what she's done. It's fucking crazy.
But like the truth of the matter is, like, realistically, did I ever fuck those people over?
No, not at all, dude. Not even a little bit. You know what I mean? You just chose your heart, and you didn't choose their side. You know what I mean? That's all it is with them. They're like, you have to choose my side because Queen Bee is bad and we're good, and if you don't choose us, then you're bad like her. That's how they think. It's so fucking weird. They don't have any like brains to like critically think and think that everybody has different relationships with everybody. You know what I mean? It's just because you guys think that you hate her and you want to show the world why you hate her. That has nothing to do with how other people see her. It's only how you guys see her, and you're just reflecting your own fucking bullshit onto yourself.
And believe it or not, if they would have just separated and didn't pull their shenanigans, I would have been cool with them. If they would have been just like, we're not going to hang out with Queen anymore, and we're just going to do our own thing over here, and they didn't try to, and they just did their own thing. They didn't do FOIA requests.
Let us go, but can't stay out of my fucking ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Over here in my fucking ass. What the hell?
That obsessed fucking boyfriend. That
seems the scramble to make sure what Lemon comes out with is covered ahead of time. They lost control of him and know he will likely out all the bullshit over time on them too.
I'm debating whether.
All right, where I disagree with nonsense there, I don't think Sinner has anything on Dietz. I highly doubt he's got anything on Nunya. Maybe on Jonesin, but I don't think that he has any insider information on any of them. Just saying.
Like, they know it's coming. Why do you think they're doing the shit they're doing right now? No, they know it's coming.
If he wasn't such a piece of shit, I would probably pay him for the information, to be honest with you. But I don't want to I don't want to support that crap piece of shit. But
nah.
All right, let's analyze that for a second. So Btim just says that he would pay Sinner for dirt on Dietz, Jonesin, and Nunya. And that goes right the fuck over everyone's head. Again, Btim, you just said that you would waste your hard-earned money just to get fucking dirt or some inside information on the three of them. But it's wrong if they did that to you? Because if they said something like that about QB, you guys would go on about it for a year. So I just want to know, how come Ellie, Queen Bee, everyone in chat, why did that just go right over everybody's fucking head? I don't get it. That's a pretty serious fucking thing he just said. And yet nobody else caught it. Crazy.
Willow was like, he talked about like swaying with the wind.
Why pay him when his fucking ass will get drunk as fucking out at all anyways?
Yeah, that's true. Don't,
right? Yeah.
Don't like throw him like $2,000 or something and be like, okay, give me all the info. Here you go.
Oh my God. It will come out regardless, just because they're such idiots and they've turned on each other now, and now they're just scared and they're just doing like damage control just to make sure that it comes out the way they want it to come out, because Nunya is a control freak and she wants everything to come out in her words, in her own narrative. I mean, she created a whole fucking channel just based on that whole thing, so she's just like some of these people. Bless their hearts. Let them go do their
it's just ridiculous. And I get just very frustrated, because if they would have just walked away or just simply did their own shit, I would have probably still supported them. If they would have just been like separate channels doing their own thing and they just do like, their own stuff, or
I
You know, I would have been like, yeah, I'll still support you, even though you might not be around Queen Bee. You know, you're kind of neutral, and it just is what it is. But when you pull shenanigans,
we knew this shit would come out though. Btim, we knew everything done in the dark was going to come to light. We knew
always.
At one point in time it was going to be out. What's up, Cappy?
Cappy Caps! Oh my god!
What were you referring to? Gone by June? What is it now? June 29th? Still got one day, I guess.
Still 2 days technically. 2 days technically.
yeah,
2 days. 2 days technically. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. Anyhow, fucking idiot. So stupid. No, you know what? Like I fucking don't usually watch BJ, and you know I admit I'm not one of those people that says I don't watch, and I'll admit when I watch somebody. I don't give a fuck. I'm unapologetic about my cringe binge and my hate watch. So like I don't usually watch her unless I'm here, right?
Yeah.
When you guys are reviewing. And I turned her on this morning while I was doing some like things around the house, and man, now I kind of like, dude, it was laughter, like
oh my god!
Like
so
I think she might lie more than Joan. I think she might lie more than Slug.
She's up there. Yeah, like she's up there. I think probably.
She might lie more than her even. Like wow. Yeah. And then I turned on the other liar, and wow.
Just curious, does she lie more than QB?
Wow. Like she told a bunch of truth with a bunch of lies.
Like dude.
Like she tells on herself. Sludge, I mean, she'll tell on herself, okay? I always told y'all I was iTow. No, bitch,
no, you
gaslit everybody.
Yeah,
you got your whole little group of fucking of little people, you know what I mean? Like your whole group of little sanctimonious fucking horses in the HOA or whatever the fuck you guys are. And y'all fucking hashtag I am iTown with your little movement. Okay. And then you deny and laugh at like the things that we bring up, like, you know, things that indicated that you were fucking iTown. Oh, they're so stupid. Everybody had that video. There's no way. I can't put it all on me. And then she'd finish the sentence with I am iTown. Like it was all a game. So stop acting like fucking acting like you were fucking transparent about fucking anything. Fucking liar. You're a liar. And you.
Okay. I agree with everything Cappy is saying. Like 100%. However, yeah, I need more likes, guys. Pine just pulled up 249 watching and only 86 likes. Hit that thumb up. It's free. And join memberships. But first of all, although I agree with everything Cappy is saying, and that Joneson is a fucking liar, they make it out like iTow was some major conspiracy. All iTow did was take things that I said, a lot of us said, and put it into a nice, box with a big, pretty red glitter bow. And that's it. That's what she did. That's what they did. And again, I don't believe it was Joneson. I totally believe that it was Nunya and Dietz. Honestly, Joneson wasn't smart enough to be the original iTow. It could have been her on this comeback that was awful. But the original iTow, I always said was Dietz. Whether she denied it or not, it was Dietz's personality. It was Dietz's, what's the word? It was just, I always believed it was her. The way she talked, the way she put things together. But I believe Nunya and Joneson definitely helped. But that's how I felt. I've always felt like that. I always said it was Dietz. But I don't know why they're making it out like iTow was the end all be all. It was just a fucking channel that took Queen Bee's own words and made a video about it. It wasn't that earth-shattering. They're making it out like it's fucking earth-shattering. It really wasn't.
Threw your homies under the bus too. You did. You really did that today. I can almost. I would bet the bank that Nunya and Dietzy didn't fucking know that they were going to be exposed for looking at body cam footage. I'll fucking guarantee that. I would bet the bank on that they didn't know about that. But leave it to their good friend to fucking snitch on them. Wow, that must have sucked this morning.
Right?
Good Lord.
Oh my God.
That's
all
fucking
snitching
hilarious.
going on.
That was the funny part. You know what I mean? There's always got to be a silver lining. And that was definitely it. But yeah. Fucking wow.
Finally. It all comes like
now I get why you came in there like, hi gaslighters. I'm like, damn. Because I was skipping all over yesterday. I was doing a bunch of stuff, and then I come in and I listen to a stream, and I was even in Wispy's last night when she was reviewing, and I didn't catch any of that. And I did the replay this morning, and I was like, holy shit. She's actually like admitting to ITAL without gaslighting and fucking being sarcastic and trolling and shit. Okay.
And then,
all right.
Then she starts gaslighting and trolling and shit right away.
Yeah, and then she went back to gaslighting and trolling.
Pretty much.
That's pretty funny.
She can't stop. It's her like constant. It's her like normal. That's all she kind of knows. I feel like
it's definitely her fucking, definitely her MO.
And that's why I think Nunya.
Then she used one of her smart words today, cathartic. She fucking used it like 9 fucking times.
New word unlocked for Jonesy. Oh my God.
New word unlocked.
The uneducated fuck.
Oh my God.
Yeah, ITAL was cathartic.
Also, I want to say that he's the one who messaged Shimmy and said shit about what side you on, because we were in Discord talking about it, and she took it upon her fucking self to go over there and message her and say that. Didn't nobody ask her to do that or tell her to do that. She did that shit on her fucking own. When she went over and asked Emmy what side is she on, she did that shit on her own. Nobody told her to do that.
She fucking absolutely did. And there should be DM to prove that.
Yep.
I remember fucking like both of you guys talking about it. And she's like, yeah, I messaged her. Yeah, you did. You did it on your own. No one told you, bitch. You stop. Too much lying. Too much lying. Oh, you know what? Let me address one more lie. I was going to make a video about it, but I fucking didn't. I probably still will. Dude, Nunya. And Johnson. I'm sorry, and Sludge. I know you don't want me to say her name.
I don't really give a fuck.
You did hate bomb with Savage. You guys were not fucking friends before the fallout with Queen. You guys were not friends.
Hell no, they hated each other. Stop that right now.
And again, she's 100% right. They were never friends. Savage fucking hated Jonesin. Like, literally fucking hated her. And then when she had the fallout, Savage said on a live, I'm going to hate bond with Jonesin. Like, it was so obvious.
Yeah. Yeah, they scoffed at being accused of hate bonding. Nunya was like reviewing nonsense and like, nonsense, you silly girl. They were friends and cool with each other.
No, they weren't.
The Queen Bee breakup.
No, the only reason why
fucking weren't. Me and fucking dude.
Yeah. Bro, the only reason
when Queen was fucking cool with her, me and Joneson used to go over to her channel and talk shit about her in the public. Don't like you were there sometimes, Nunya. Like I don't get. Are you guys forgetting? Or are you lying?
And all you guys hated her. So what the hell?
I was the one that was trying to be like the peacekeeper a lot of the times early on. I'm not even shitting. Like all these people like hating on this lady. Like I'm not even kidding. She hated Savage. She got pissed. She did that live where she was crying about about Indy. Like when Savage was like,
Indy win her fucking chat. Yeah.
Yeah, and then said like when Savage said show your face, and then like I was there.
Why didn't you guys call that out?
And she cried. It's like, we stand against that doxing or something like that. Some crazy stuff. But I'm sitting here, I'm like, you hated
hypocrite.
Yeah, like you hated that woman. The only time I started not liking that lady was because she fucking backstabbed us. and like acting like a
And
real
I
piece
felt
of
bad
shit.
for Jones, and I felt bad for Joneson because me and her were in Discord DM, and we were talking mad shit about Savage in the indie situation, and I was like, and then we we left the DM like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna go do some things around the house. She's like, yeah, I got stuff to do, blah blah blah, and she went live right after it. Like, and I didn't fucking know.
Remember Savage call Sludge the Red Dot supporter?
Yes.
And that's another thing. I try to tell people, Sinner didn't listen, Jones didn't listen. I said, when Savage went to the lolcow community, she didn't fucking care about any of them. You don't see her going in any of their chats. She used them. She used them to fucking get one up on QB, and none of them saw it. I fucking tried to tell them. They did not listen. They didn't give Savage didn't give two fucks about Sinner, didn't give two fucks about Joneson, didn't give two fucks about anybody. She got what she needed, and she had Sinner basically take over her fight with QB. That's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, they were not friends, Nunya. Newsflash.
They only became recently because of the fact that Savage got pissed off at Queen because of time slots, and she started fucking going nuts. Like, the lady is desperate for money or something, so she was really angry about a time slot. Because welcome to YouTube, people.
I think I'm getting bad connection.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me?
Can you guys
I
hear
can
me
hear you.
still? No, because I think I'm cutting out. But I'm just gonna say one more thing and jump. But no, and fucking Joneson was in the comments in the stream, not even correcting her. She's like, "Oh, Savage just made one video calling me a chicken head. That was it." No, bitch, stop lying, dude. She drug you for filth over Dolly for the longest.
Like, fucking videos calling her chicken head.
Bro, she
right,
called
just one video, just one. Yeah, sure.
Wow.
Yeah, you did not like each other. They did not like each other at all. It was only a recent development that they were friendly. That's when Savage fell out with Queen, and then suddenly Johnson's in the chat every fucking day. Hey, Savage, let me go to the lolcow. And they're such friends that when Savage got fired from that job, she tries to steal her job from the lolcow universe. And then when Keemstar tried to threaten to sue Savage, she's like, yeah, bring the litigation on. Jones, it's like, bring the litigation. It's like, okay, if you're friends, I don't want you as a friend if that's the case. Like, where's your loyalty? Why would you fuck over that, like, Savage like that? Like, if you were really friends with her, you should have told Keem, hey, I'm not going to be here if you're going to fuck over, sue my friend over bullshit. And it was bullshit. I mean, it would have been interesting of a litigation, but, like, it was a bullshit thing that Keem was trying to pull. Suddenly everyone's quiet. I don't know what happened.
And I hate to admit it, but Btim is 100% right.
Is StreamYard going?
You're up here with us.
Hey, I just had Cappy. They said that I was pulling that out. Oh, she dropped. Okay. My mouth just hit the floor. Wait a second. These people say they were friends with Savage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then what was all that making up about when it came down to hate bonding over you? If they were such good friends, why did they have to make up and, we get along now? Where did that all come out of? We just made that up too? And again, I thought the HOA stood against real lifers. Originally, they didn't think it was okay that she showed up at somebody's home.
Yeah.
They had a big issue with that, right?
And 2 points for Nunya. Said the same thing. I said it to Dietz way back when. I said, so everybody's got a problem with something I did 4 fucking years ago, but Savage goes to somebody's house, within the last 6 months, and nobody has a problem with it. All of you guys, Nunya, Joneson, y'all have no problem with Savage. Get the fuck out of here. That was the most fucked up shit I ever heard. And I went off on Deets for it, and I went live about it. I was like, Savage is the biggest fucking real lifer in this goddamn community, past, present, and future. And she hangs out with some of the shadiest motherfuckers in this community or outside of this community. But you have no problem going to her chat. Get the fuck out of here. This is bullshit. That's what I said months ago.
Oh, it only became okay when they tapped in somebody that, okay, all right, I get it, how this all goes.
Yeah, apparently they were like, "Oh my God, we're against the."
Yeah, they were okay
like,
with that, but they were pissed and couldn't speak to me or be friends with me because I laughed at aliens showing up at Dolly's.
Yeah,
right. Okay, I fucking mind blown right now.
Yeah, it's because it's your brain on hate. Fucking, it's like that egg commercial with drugs, just frying. The pan is hate, and the egg is their brain.
I said this the other day to Queen. I said, all that's happening is their game's been forced to be played out front now because they know it's coming. Things are coming out over and over again, and here it is. And it's just stunning to me, the things that they want to try to, oh, that's not true. The fuck it isn't. We all watched this shit go down. Do you think we had like earmuffs on and blinders? Like, what the fuck? God, what
Oh yeah, she was perfectly fine when Savage was in the Rumble screaming what she thought was my name, Chris H. It's like
perfectly fine too when it was being mentioned about putting people on Kiwi Farms.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, in fact, I know distinctly that people were against that shit. So don't tell me again that you guys were cool with Savage before. Fuck out of here.
I hate when I agree with nonsense, but nonsense is 100% correct. All this I have said in the past, that they want to act, they're promoting Savage, especially Nunya, who tries to act like she's holier than thou, and she's so against this and she's so against that, and Jones in right behind her, I'm so against this, I'm so against that. You're so against it for some, but you're not so against it for all. Only when it suits you. Get the fuck out of here.
I hate the lies. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. I just couldn't believe I was hearing
Cappy.
that.
No, you're fine, baby. Cappy's back. You're back up here, Cap. Can you hear us? Cap.
The Capster. The Capster's gone.
She's like, I'm out of here.
The Capster.
Did it cut out again?
No, you're back. We can hear you.
Excellent point, though, nonsense. What was all that making up about? What was all that about?
Right.
What was that, we're all friends now, we see the light kind of bullshit about? Like, okay.
Yeah. That's just insanity to me that they forget about all of that was done publicly. No, we get along now. Oh, I'm sorry I said these things. Yeah, we used to go. If there was no, if you were always friends, then what was that needed for?
No, and I'm sorry, I'm all about the whataboutisms, because whenever they say like, oh, don't start with the whataboutisms, it's because they want to fucking use it as a shield. Like, don't point out my friend's bullshit, because we're talking about your friend's bullshit, Cappy. No, I'm gonna hit you with the whataboutisms, bitch. What about this? Fuck you. Nope, that's the way that's gonna be from now fucking on. Until I can take you fucking seriously. Until you fucking stand on something, until you're consistent. Fuck off.
I'm stunned to say that these people, one of these people that I thought I knew, I didn't know any of the rest of them, never had a conversation with them, but I am just stunned. I'm stunned by the fact that she was not okay with the FOIA, but then she herself had a hand in, is if what I'm understanding is correct, I haven't heard it yet, knowing that they were attempting to FOIA body cam footage.
State that again. I didn't hear you clearly.
Oh, that Nunya wasn't okay with Jones and FOIAing Queen stuff. That's what she said. She wasn't okay with it.
The
But
blurred
then
video.
at some point, they became so okay with it that they were a part of trying to FOIA body cam footage. Like,
Yeah,
that
that's what I'm
doesn't even
hearing.
make sense.
That's what I'm hearing. Apparently to prove that Sinner's a liar. It's always to prove someone's a liar, that they want to go real life on someone. Yeah, they're to prove that they're a liar. We're going to go real life even worse than the person we're going after. It's like, do you lose the fucking plot, you fucking morons? Like, certain things you don't do. Like, I can prove a lot of you people are liars. You don't see me fucking pulling FOIA requests on people. And believe me, I have the resources.
You know what, Tim? You don't see me doing it either. Nope, you sure don't.
To do it anonymously, but I choose not to because I'm not a fucking asshole. I can easily get an attorney and have that person do it for me if I wanted to stay anonymous. It wouldn't even be.
I thought ITAL and all the DM exposing you did was exposing all the lies. You needed to fucking FOIA fucking real life documents. Like, come on.
Did they say, Cappy, did you watch that? Did they say specifically who was involved in trying to do that?
I did not.
I was doing right here. Matter of fact, I'll go grab. I got you. Let me grab the clip. But before we go that far, this right here is them talking about. This is Clipper. Jones and Payne will talk Savage Live Media.
Come explain that. Yeah, I'm a bot chicken head, Dad. You didn't know? I mean, you done fucked up calling me a chicken head. I know that song through and through, girl. Because I am a bot chicken head. Oh, shit.
The blurred video is what she's talking about herself. I'm so confused. I don't even know what's happening.
The blurred, I'm so confused. Yeah, see? Savage gets mad at everyone. Oh, here comes Nunya. She's coming to explain.
No, she has said her comment is up above a little bit, but she has said that maybe, like maybe there was confusion because the blurred video is playing while Queen is talking about Savage's son, but it's not. The blurred video is later on, and it's when she's talking about herself and how, her own experience with how they got things wrong on her. So it's a part of the video. There's two different parts of the video. The blurred video is nowhere near when her son is being discussed.
Wow.
So that's what I was just clarifying, is that the two aren't.
So this is, so that's when Savage was calling her a chicken head, and there's also clips of her calling her a Red Dot supporter and a Chomo supporter and all kinds of nasty shit. So Red Dot Island supporter, and
Thank you, Kelsey. Where have you been?
they were never fucking friends before that. They fucking hate bonded.
Nope.
That's it. That's all.
Yep.
That's what I remember, is that they were highly against Joneson because of the Dolly back and forth.
Now let me go grab this body cam shit today, because she said because they wanted to prove that David was a liar, they decided they were going to try to FOIA it themselves. And because of the Illinois Body Cam Act, you can't get it anyways. So she's explaining it. And while she's explaining it, Deetsy comes in the chat and says, well, because of the Illinois Act, you can't get it anyways. So, yeah, they tried. I'm going to go get the clip. Hold on.
Yeah, Deet said they Googled it, but I don't think Joneson said they Googled it. We're going to hear it in a second.
Are you looking up the Illinois Act on body cam footage? Interesting. Fucking losers, man. I swear to God. Sometimes I have to hold myself back from saying something really mean that I thought of in my head. I just stop myself from saying something really mean. So I gotta calm down a little bit sometimes. I can't say something. The thought in my head, I thought something really mean to say, and then I just don't say it. That's like,
yeah,
don't say
save
it.
it.
Don't say it. Don't say
I
it.
do the same thing.
But yeah, it's just like these people are weird. Like all of them are weird. It's like they mutated from what they originally came around here for, which was to call out bullshit and real life stuff and maybe talk a little bit like and correcting misinformation in a true crime case to this shit. It's like, holy fuckaroos.
But do we know
to be
what they
honest,
ever
like
stood
we've
for?
gotten engaged in shit too, and
True.
probably gone too far and said things too. And I think all of us have lost the plot a little bit. But you don't like we're not FOIAing people's fucking kids. And yes, you can FOIA kids. You quite literally requested.
Cappy, you can't FOIA kids.
In your FOIA video of children and received a document that said juvenile on it. Yes, you can. There's loopholes. Don't.
I would stick up for Joneson again, but I'm not. Let her figure it out.
Fuck with me,
Weirdo.
Jonathan. Like, seriously. Stop gaslighting people about that. You can't fool your children. Fuck off.
Yeah, and I just think, like, honestly, it's just so weird to see this group of people, like, do this, and when they just don't fucking move on and do other things. Like, you could talk about true crime. No one's stopping you from talking about true crime. The reason why you don't talk about true crime is because your whole channel is built upon drama, and no one wants
matter of
to
fact, here's some of her fucking shit. We built her fucking channel.
Not an ashtray on a motorcycle.
This is what
Boundaries
this is
are
one
a
of her
good thing.
fucking live
I
streams from
agree.
this morning.
You start calling my job and, you know, doxing my dad's property. Yeah, it's about time I pull out.
Yeah, nobody doxed your dad's property. But I think it probably would have been time to pull the fuck out before you pulled a FOIA report on my fucking child. Probably should have thought about that first.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken perfectly, there was one about stalking a baby mama and then one about bruises on a child's neck. None of those, I ain't got nothing to do with any of those.
Yeah, you do. Matter of fact, there's also a email that she says that's there was an email that everybody got. Stop playing with me. You know, damn the motherfuck well you made that goddamn email and you sent those fucking FOIAs out. So
Okay. I have to agree with Queen Bee here, and I'll tell you why. When I was listening to Joneson did say, oh, and that wasn't me. That was an email that went out from a Queen Bee exposed and gave the email address. I couldn't tell you Kelsey's fucking email address off the top of my head. I couldn't tell you people that I email every day. I couldn't tell you their email address off the top of my head, let alone some troll that sent me an email like 2 years ago. Joneson, you completely gave yourself away that was you. Why you even gave the email address only showed your guilt.
let's cut the shit. Cut the shit. If you're gonna fucking own it, then own it all the way. Don't half-ass the shit. That's the problem with you. You want to half-ass shit.
She's not wrong.
Yeah, no 1 foot in kind of bullshit. Like, that's just not going to work. You don't get to, like, tell the truth and then gaslight your way around it and, you know, fooling everybody into thinking that you're this innocent victim and everything you've done is in response, because it's fucking horseshit. That's bullshit. Your timeline's all fucked up.
That I allowed my own anger and frustration and hate to lead me down the paths of, you know, even sending that to center.
So that only works for you, right, Joneson? Only you're allowed to get so frustrated. Only you're allowed to let anger get the best of you. It's only you that allowed that, or your friends. But I love how you sit here with this holier than thou fucking attitude, like it's your, you let this happen. You let this get the best of you. You let your feelings get it, but it can only happen to you, right? Fuck you.
You think? Gee, you
it's
fucking
the same
think?
way his own anger and emotions pushed her to share that information. And that's why I wasn't mad at him. Like, I understood it. I understood more than anybody else, I think.
No, you just wanted to use him as your useful fucking idiot. Because nothing was done to you, Johnson. And even when I asked you to fucking leave and took the fucking wrench and kicked you out the chat, your ass still kept saying, no, no, no. Did she not, Cappy? Did she not ask to come the fuck back? Did she not say she wants to stay there? Pretty fucking sure she did.
We can understand.
You here with us? Did you just hear me?
Yeah, no. She wanted out of the private messenger because she fucking knew she was sharing shit, but she didn't want to lose her wrench over here and she didn't want to leave. No.
And then when I took her out, she asked me right back the fuck in. So.
Yep.
Sympathize with him doing that because we speaking for myself, I know
it wasn't until Nunya came in the picture
have somebody constantly
and decided that she was gonna, buddy up to Sludge and, Queen Bee's terrible. Let's hurry up and get away from her. She laughed at Aileen going to Dolly. She's terrible.
But I keep having people questioning me. So
she helped get Brittany's video down. Oh, she lied. Oh, okay. Let's FOIA her fucking kid and put that out because I got the dates for that. Right? Lying fuck. Let me find this part real quick.
And she did know the dates. She did know the dates to that first FOIA. Yes, she did. She fucking knew it. She fucking knew, dude. Can't tell me fucking different. I was around Messenger at the time. And if it's not in fucking print, it's in voice chat.
The lesson.
Seen it, and that's just it. Okie, I think people use Laura when she's convenient. Now that's a useful idiot, right?
Like you guys do.
If you have questions, come ask them.
So Jonesin, since I'm such a useful idiot, please tell me who the fuck ever used me for anything. I'll wait. I'm not a fucking cunt like you are, Jonesin. Nobody's gonna fucking use and abuse me. Nobody's gonna fucking take advantage of me. Nobody's gonna fucking play me. I'm not you, Jonesin. I'm not a snake ass bitch like you are. I'm not a fucking fraud like you are. I'm not a fucking phony like you are. I'm not a fucking fat ass bitch like you are. So keep coming, Jonesin. Go ahead. Tell me what makes me such a useful idiot, you fucking fat dumb bitch.
If you don't accept my answer, that's okay.
Yeah, bullshit. Yeah, bullshit.
Yeah, there's no way I could do that perfectly. Like,
what happened to kissing Laura? I should get some hate for that.
Wow.
That's right. That's why I'll never stick up for that fucking fat ass bitch ever again. She can fucking hang. Even though I know that it's right or wrong, I don't give a fuck. Let her fucking handle it. I will never fucking stick up for that fucking fat cunt ever again. Again, like I said in my title, at least I know the difference between a state and a fucking continent. The girl is a moron. She should go back to school and fucking get some education. Because, like, I was so embarrassed for her that night. She thought it was funny. It was fucking embarrassing. You're a mother, and you don't know the difference between a fucking state and a continent? Are you kidding me? Did you drop out of school in like 6th grade?
I'm sure Laura's going to enjoy Jonesin calling her a useful idiot.
Well, she said something about her last night because fucking Laura went off on her last night. So, yeah, something happened last night. But she was, been real friendly with her fucking for a little bit now, you know.
You hear that, Laura? They see you as a useful idiot that they can use to push their agenda. They have no respect for you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about your candles. They don't care about your true crime. They don't care about your.
I did have to laugh on Btim's rant. They don't care about your candles. I know, Btim. Thank you, though. Thank you for looking out for me, Btim. I appreciate it. But I knew all this already, and I don't give a fuck. It was a low blow. It was the way she said it, and it was such a fucked up comment because Jones, and I don't even fuck with you. What are you talking about? Who uses me? And the other thing, she can't back it up either. Why don't you fucking back it up, Jonesin? It all started with her saying, "Oh, she gets it all wrong." What do I get wrong, Jonesin? Show me. Tell me what the fuck I get so wrong. Because I don't. You're just a fucking loser who, much like your buddy over there, you did not want to get called out. You want to sit up there like, yeah, I was talking to my mom and, we were going through everything. And, I was telling her, like, you wanted to come across so fucking calm and collected. Meanwhile, you sat there stating what a fucking liar you are. And, oh, it was self-preservation. Oh, but again, that only works for you. You have burned every single person besides Nunya and Dietz. Every single person in this community you have fucking burned. And now on this side, you got nobody left. Like, I was your last fucking hope. Now you got nobody left. You have Nunya and Dietz barely goes live. And the only thing Nunya's live about is, clearing up shit with nonsense. So who do you have to turn to, Jonesin? Absolutely fucking nobody. And you know what? You deserve it. You're a fucking shady ass bitch. Like you said, you're a snake ass bitch. Just like you fucking said. And you know what, bitch? You're right. That's why you got no one left over here. You burned a bridge with Sinner. You burned a bridge with me. You burned a bridge with QB. You burned a bridge with fucking everybody. You burned a bridge with Savage. Good luck to you, Jonesin.
Channel. They just come in there because you once in a while say mean things about Queen Bee. They didn't.
Btim, just so you know, Jonesin hasn't been in my chat in months. Probably almost a year. It's probably over a year already. So thanks for looking out, though. I appreciate it.
Didn't give a fuck about you before when you were dropping the deets about Queen or anything. They just used you as a useful idiot. Realize that now, Laura.
Somebody needs to clip that. Now, Laura, that's a useful idiot. Like, she literally just said it exactly like that. Oh my God.
This is insanity. Complete
Right?
insanity. But I think we all knew in time this was going to get to this point. Just took what? Almost 2 years?
Yeah, well, that's because they let an alcoholic get into their secrets. Like, whenever you're going to create a secret cabal of people, don't allow the alcoholic, unhinged individual to know the secrets. Usually, that's not a recipe for secrecy. Just saying.
Well, they're just going to fracture and, all go at it their own ways. Freaking weirdos. I'm going to hop down. I'll listen for a while. My mind is blown, and before I say shit that I won't regret, but others will, it's probably best I get out of here because let me just say, there is the fucking games. I'm sorry, Queen, that this has been what's happening. One of these days, things will all be seen, I think. Have a good day, you guys.
You have a good one. Bye.
Bye.
You too. Nonsense.
I kind of can't wait until I hear Laura's reaction of Jones and calling her a useful idiot and just completely.
Me too. I can't wait. She. You know what was funny though? like she was only cussing Nunya and Jones and not Deets.
Yeah.
And it was like a little a dark haired character and like a light brown haired character and a blonde character on her thumbnail, and she put Nunya and Jones in, and she left the blonde haired character blank. And she was like in her stream, like, I didn't include Deets in this because I think Deets and Chasing are more like smart and they're cool and stuff.
You know what would have been funny?
Because I don't have a problem with Deets or Chasing. I just don't. I just don't. I'm sorry. I don't hear Chasing or Deets go on a live with this condescending fucking cunt attitude like Nunya does. And they don't talk about me on their lives when it comes to them going live, especially Chasing, but they just don't. I don't have the same issue with them. They're, in my opinion and my experience, neither one of them are condescending fucking fake ass cunts. I see Deets as real and I see Chasing as real. Could I be wrong? I could be. They could be running their mouth about me behind the scenes nonstop. I'll have no idea. But the relationship that I've had with both of them, I'm sorry, I don't see them the same. I just don't. Hey, Lizzie. That doesn't mean that I'm besties with them. Chasing doesn't have this condescending cunt attitude towards me. I go in her lives at times. I've talked to her at times. Like, I leave comments sometimes. We just don't. She's not a fucking asshole like the other two.
If she would have made one, fuck off. You know, it would have been funny if she left like one of the characters bald in a thumbnail.
Btim!
I'm fucking with that. I'm sorry. You know, I don't care. Fuck those
That's
people.
not nice.
And this is when I decided to go live. After I heard that, I was like, fuck this painting. I'm going live. So the rest of the live, there's still like 3 hours left in it. I don't know what's said. It probably goes back to Brittany. I wouldn't doubt it. But yeah, so Jonesin and Btim. Btim, I would like you to back up with evidence what makes me the worst fucking moral inferior person on this platform. I would also like to know what horrible things I have done, not said, but actually done, that makes me the lowest of the low. Because when push comes to shove, Btim, in the last 4 years, there's nothing you can come up with. There is nothing that I've done. Now, again, you could go back 4 years and you could say, you know, some of the horrible things that I've said and everything else. But in the last 4 years, I have grown a lot. And not wider, but I have grown a lot. And I am, or it seems like, the only fucking person around here that's held to a standard of being perfect for my entire YouTube career, or I am put in the same category as, you know, who I am today can't be any different than who I was 4 years ago. Everybody else can change. Everybody else can say, I let something get the best of me. I did this, I did that, or whatever. But I can't. I can't ever get past, like, shit I said 4 years ago. Forget CPS, just in general. Shit I said 4 years ago. Most people don't even have the proper context. Most people run with fucking lies. I've heard more lies about myself than fucking anywhere. And it's really fucking aggravating when I hear people like you who claim to be intelligent turn around and say something stupid. The difference between you and Jones and Btim, I know that Jonesin is a fucking idiot. I know that Jonesin is completely uneducated. I know that Jonesin is just Jonesin. But I expected more out of you. You claim that you're intelligent. You claim that you have a degree. You claim that you're smart and street smart. And you're a New Yorker on top of it. I expect more out of you, Btim. So what I'm asking is just back it up. Show me what I've done since you know me. Forget what I did before you even came around. But since you know me, what have I done that has given you the impression that I am the bottom of the barrel, low of the low? Show me. Because I guarantee you, you ain't got nothing other than me pointing out shit about QB. That's it. That's all you got. I can point out dirty shit that every single one that Granny has done. I can point out dirty shit. And I'm talking in the last 2 years. I can point out dirty shit that fucking QB has done, Jonesin, all of them. But you can't point out anything dirty I've done since I met you, Btim, because I haven't done a fucking thing. When I made that mistake, I made that mistake. And I couldn't turn back. And I've changed a lot since then. And to even prove that, until that came out about the call, everyone would say how much I've changed, even Captain Napton, how much I've changed, how much I've grown, how I'm a totally different person than I was, in 2019 or 2020. Well, guess what? That didn't change. The fact that people thought that I grew and I absolutely did. Changed a lot since 2020. 2022, 2021. We're halfway through 2025. So the last thing I ever did, like really bad, was 2021. I think I should be forgiven and not held to the standard that I'm just so horrible because you have nothing. I mean, literally, there is no dirt that anybody has on me that's transpired since 2021. There is not a fucking creator in this community who's been around as long as I have who can say that. But I can say that. So I really would appreciate you either coming up here and explaining to me why I'm the lowest of the low or retract your statement. And it doesn't matter if he's an idiot. The point is, when you make a statement like that, you better be able to fucking back it up. And if you can't back it up with anything, then you need to retract it. Because it's fucked up that I'm getting the blame of being so this and so that when I haven't done a fucking thing. I watched all these people doing all this fuck shit. I haven't done anything. And again, to even the whistleblowers of the CPS call, I haven't done a thing to them. I don't fuck with them. But I haven't done a fucking thing of them. Statute of limit, yeah, it's got to be since I met Btim. It's got to be after 2021. So yes, statute of limitation does apply. It can't be more than 4 years old. That's a long fucking time. That's someone that was so bad, someone that was so horrible, blah, 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 blah. You would think I would have done something in the last 4 years if I'm just so horrible. You would certainly think I would have gone after the fucking whistleblowers. You would think I would have fucking tried to destroy them. Nope, haven't done any of it. Not any of it. So yeah, statute of limitations applies. But I mean, honestly, even if you go back 6 years ago, I had a mouth, but I didn't do anything. I mean, by today's standard, I didn't do anything. I mean, looking up people on Facebook was like, so horrible back then. But nowadays, everyone does it. So yeah, you can go back 6 years. But we didn't really do anything. Not compared to today's standard. Nah, because everyone knows. Everyone, I don't even have private Discord groups anymore. But even with, hiding it, there is nothing to hide. And I agree, Rock Gem, but it just aggravates me. Like, fucking prove it. Just like Jonesin. Like, Jonesin's comment, the reason why it was so fucked up to begin with, because who's using me, Jonesin? Who made, like, fuck, people don't even fucking listen to me anymore, let alone make me some useful idiot. Why? Because I fucking took up for what was right? That makes me a useful idiot because you're so fucking stupid. You think that if someone sticks up for what's right, it must be you? It must be like, I'm doing it for you? No, bitch, I didn't do it for you. Yeah, but disappointed, you have to have proof. Not you personally, but anybody. You have to have fucking proof. I mean, I can say that Captain Napkin is running a secret, kitty ring. It doesn't make it true. I need proof. I can't just throw something like that out there. I would have to have proof. Hey, Sunset. It's because he's had a crush on you. He's like the elementary. That's true. It's not the rules they're playing by, but it's the rules I play by. I hope she apologized too, but I mean, honestly, who the fuck listens to me anymore? Who's using me for what? Like, her comment didn't even make sense. You would think like somebody gave me some private info or somebody was using me. Nobody uses me for anything. If I stand up for what's right, I do that on my own. Not because someone asked me, but I won't do it anymore. I'll still stick up for Sinner. I'll still stick up for Brittany. But I won't fucking stick up for Jonesin. Hell no. Let fucking Queen Bee burn her to the ground. I don't give a fuck. She's fucking trash. Always knew she was trash. Should have listened to fucking Crystal a long ass time ago. Crystal had her fucking pegged from the beginning. I just don't. I guess what bothers me more as much as the comment is her bullshit with, oh, I just had self-preservation. It's okay to lie. I had to lie to my subs. Sorry. No, it's not okay, bitch. Not okay at all. But fuck it. What do I know? Always bow out, not bow down. Abso-fucking-lutely. Yeah, nobody could ever say I ever bowed down to them. But I will stick up for what's right. Plain and simple. And I always have. Even if it's QB, I'll stick up for QB if she's right. I mean, it doesn't happen often, but. And I really believe that's part of what fucking. Here's another thing I just thought of, Jonesin. Right as I was going to end my life. Being a useful idiot, but yet you're always wrong doesn't even fucking make sense. If someone's always wrong, then you're not going to use them to be a mouthpiece or whatever they are. So your whole fucking statement is as dumb as you are. It just doesn't add up. Am I wrong? I just thought of that. If someone's wrong all the time, you're not going to need them for anything. You're not going to want them for anything. You're not going to use them for anything if they're always fucking wrong. Like, she's so stupid. And she's so dumb. She doesn't even fucking realize how dumb she is. But why am I not surprised? But you know what I'm saying, though? It just doesn't even make sense. And, oh, here's another thing, Btim. And I said this for years. If I'm so bad and I go so low and I'm just so horrible, then why is nobody scared of me? I mean, let's call a spade a spade. The only reason why nobody's scared is because they know I don't do snake shit. They know that I don't go low. I don't fucking play dirty. Will I say rude things? Yeah. Will I say bad things? 100%. But I don't do snake ass shit. I'm not going to dox your fucking family. I'm not going to dox your house. I'm not going to fucking do anything like that. I'm not going to FOIA you. I'm not going to do anything of the sort. So how fucking bad could I be? Sit the fuck down. And on that note, it's 11:45. I had no idea it was this late. I still got to put laundry away, clean my room, all sorts of fun stuff. So I love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for super chats. I babysit Monday to Wednesday. So I don't know when I'll be live, but we'll figure it out. All right. Thank you guys so much. Thank you all for being here. Make sure you hit the thumbs up on your way out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I will see you beautiful people later. Peace. Love you too.